Let's recap. Trekking out of Shadowdale and into the Dagger Hills, our group, now disguised as Zentara mercenaries, used a newly discovered route into the Underdark and descended for hours before running into one of the Underdark's most feared arachnid predators, the Cave Fisher. After two of the companions nearly being reeled in as dinner for the creature, they were able to defeat the monstrosity and harvest its corpse for its unique and valuable components. Their destination was finally revealed when they entered an enormous cavern, aglow with violet light of the ambient Faerûn, the magical radiation endemic to many regions of the Underdark. For a quarter mile, this cavern stretched, filled with fungi farms, phosphorescent grazing pastures for herds of yak-like Rothe, and in the middle, the unfinished yet towering walls of a former fire giant palace, now repurposed as a large bazaar with stalls and storefronts run and patronized by a myriad of Underdark species. Going to sell their cave fisher at the Alchemist's, they met Niatha, owner of the Eightfold Alembic, who recognized El and Korak from their previous adventures into the Dragon's Lair, where they had been disguised as leaders of the Cult of the Dragon. Intrigued, the Aranya proprietor promised to keep their secret and fill them in on the general status of the outpost. House Morcaine, former rulers who were ousted over 125 years ago by the Cult of Kyriansili, were back in control. On their way back to the rendezvous point mentioned in the letter, the Nomad's Rest, they witnessed the blooding of House Morcaine's first daughter in the form of arena combat with their own eyes, and with their own eyes saw the members of the returned noble house, most notably the matron mother's consort, a massive drow introduced as the avatar of Selvatarm, the dark Seldarine god of slaughter and warriors and the champion of Lolth. Finally arriving at their destination, the party ordered drinks and met with their mysterious contact, H, who they learned was called Hamad the Unseen, leader of the Hidden, a drow resistance organization and enemies to Lolth. Hamad filled them in, confirming that the house had quickly regained legitimacy and power upon their return due to their obvious divine favor and support. The one unexpected tension arising from the fact that the Avatar had apparently forbidden House Morcaine from seeking reprisal against the remaining priestess of Kyriansili, Valastra Tesserin. Their meeting complete, the party tired from their days of travel, Hamad provides them with rooms at the inn, where they all soon fell fast asleep, before being awakened by a scream. Give me Constitution saving throws, please, everybody. Let's start with Lydian. What'd you get?
I got a 6.
6. All right. You are fast asleep. L. Loosh, what'd you get?
As luck would have it, I also rolled a 6.
So eat. Actually, roll yours with advantage because you are still out there in the tap room, are you not? Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Korak.
11.
All right. And Kindwin?
I got a 22.
Sweet.
And mine is a 10 with advantage.
10 with advantage. All right. Looks like...
What would you guys do without me?
Die. We would die.
Or chaperone.
Kindwin, you're the first one up. You hear a scream. It's pretty audible to you. You're pretty sure it came from outside. What are you doing?
Well, first up, I'm going to make sure Asha, my faithful beast companion, is awake with me.
Yep. She's growling at the door.
Always a good sign. I will draw my weapons and reach out and slowly turn the knob and crack open the door to be able to see hopefully what's going on.
Okay. You look out the little hallway there, and you can see Loosh sort of stirring. He has fallen asleep at one of the tables, the first table you guys had gone to, and he is sort of slumped in the chair, and he's got something in front of him that wasn't there when he fell asleep. It looks like a sheaf of paper with something on it.
I will go ahead and trying to be very aware of my surroundings as I creep up, pad over to Lush to wake him up.
You suddenly get a sense of urgency because you hear a commotion outside. It sounds like a melee of some kind has broken out. And
Oh,
it sounds
okay.
like it's getting closer to the inn.
Okay, no more just stealthily padding over. We're just going to dart over and wake Lush up with jerk his shoulder.
Sure. And as you walk over towards him, you see the hook core is sort of had been slumped in its position. It has not moved from that spot next to the door. You learn that this thing was sort of the bouncer of the place, and it's still there, and it's sort of stirring. And then you hear like some scuttling underneath the bar, and you see the form of Beryl like pop her head up, and she's like, "What?" And she's sort of mumbling to herself in undercom and looking at the front door because she was also rudely awakened. You wake up, Lush. You see Kindwin waking you up. You hear a commotion, and you see a note that has been put right in front of you.
What's going on? Oh, what is this?
I haven't looked out yet. Something is happening outside the bar. I'm going to wake up the other two, but we need to be ready to either run or fight.
Good call. I'll check the door, and I'll grab the piece of paper, quickly glance at it, Jose, as I make my way towards the door to see what is out there.
All right.
And I'm just going to peek. I just want to I don't want to reveal myself. I just want to get eyes on whatever it is.
Sure. You see, you grab the note, which is now revealed on the Albert Rodeo.
Oh,
it's right above the map.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
And you do you read it or do you go to the door?
That's a long note. I'm going to skim it.
Okay.
As I'm racing.
All right. I would imagine you're a pretty fast reader, being a Harper.
It's from H. I see that right away.
You go to the door and you can easily there's a little one of those sliding panels that you can look outside, and you slide the panel open, and in front of the tavern you see a squad of drow being led by the massive form that you've recognized before as the Avatar Zelvatarm. He looks like he has just demolished a stand that was sort of just outside, just before the stairs, and he is headed to the Nomad's Rest with intent in his eyes.
How much time do we have, do I think, before they arrive?
You have maybe a couple rounds.
Oh shit! I'm gonna close the door. Is there any way to bar the door? I look at the hook horror. Are you gonna just sit there? Are you gonna help? And I'm gonna try to bar the door if I can, moving tables or whatever it takes.
The door already has a bar over it.
Okay.
It is closed for the night, and it's been barred.
I'm gonna just, while Kindwin is gathering our companions, I'm gonna just do whatever I can to move some things in front of it as a barricade of sorts.
Okay. You also notice when you picked it up off the table, there were a couple things. There was a dagger holding it to the table in front of you, and there was a key on the paper itself, like a little brass key.
Okay, which I grabbed both of, obviously. And then as I scan it, it's trapdoor, basement, storeroom. Okay, yeah, we got. And then I'm gonna look back for Kindwin and the others.
Okay. Korak and Lydian, you are startled awake by your companion. It seems like there is something going on and you need to be rushing to get ready.
I should wake one of you up.
I throw open the door and I stride out, and I'm in my purple night dress, and I have my crown on my head and my shield on my arm and my boots on, and that's it. And I look around with sleep in my eyes, and I see Elle scurrying about and Kindwin rushing around.
At that point, you hear a bang on the front door. It sounds like an elephant hit it.
I look back at Elle.
Lydian comes up, putting his armor on. What was that?
We gotta go with this.
What is that?
It's the Avatar. It's the Avatar and a whole bunch of motherfuckers. There's a trapdoor in the storeroom. It's our best chance. We need to get this information back to Storm. That is the mission. and they're
Right.
here. And I'm gonna take the note, and I'm just gonna basically like push it against your chest, Lydian, like just like giving it to you, like the storeroom. And I just kind of smash it on your chest and walk away towards the storeroom. Let's go.
Wait.
You hear another on the front door, and now you see a spike from a mace sticking through.
All right, let's go to the storeroom.
Korak, come on.
Run!
All right. I have to get my thing. Hold on. I'll go back in and grab my stuff. I'll just put it on the bed and take the top sheet and wrap it up.
What's the hook horror
Throw
doing?
it over my shoulder.
The hook horror is turned towards the door, and it's sort of clacking. And you see Beryl is behind the bar. She's sort of peeking over, and she's getting something out from under the bar as she's sort of watching what's going on here. You guys all beeline for the back storage room, or you tell me what?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Buy us some time.
All right. You said,
Sorry about your door.
Luce, did you keep the key?
I do. I have the key, the knife, and I again smash the parchment against Lydian's chest so that he has that now.
Okay. You get to the door that you assume is the storage room. It's locked.
I grab the key and I'm trying to get. I drop the key on the ground. Shit! Like trying to get it in there. It won't quite go in. It's like upside down. Oh shit! Sorry. And then I finally get it in and.
As you click the door open, you hear the front door smash, and you hear the boards of the door fall to the ground, and you see, or if any of you that sort of glances back can see the figure of the avatar take a swing at the hook horror that is now standing in its way, and you hear like the crack of its carapace being smashed, and the hook horror stumbles back, and Beryl throws something in the direction of the door, and you see something. You see some smoke or something. Do you continue downstairs, or do you continue in the storeroom?
Absolutely, I'm in the storeroom looking for the trapdoor.
Okay. Give me a investigation or perception check as you get in the room.
Do we have any advantages right now, you guys? Does anybody remember? Oh, I do have one advantage. I have.
I'll help you.
Okay, yes. Investigation. Here we go.
Yes.
With advantage, roll. Come on, baby. Natural 20 for a 24.
You spot the door on the floor immediately. There's a flagstone you can pull up. You have to move the table, but you can definitely pull that up. And
Mark, help me with this table.
And yeah. You move the table, you move some barrels, and you can see that you pull this flagstone up, and there's a spiral staircase that goes down. It's on a hinge. It's not just a flagstone. And you can see a spiral staircase going down.
How dark is it down there?
It's fairly dark. It's darker than it is up here with the ambient. You have little like candles going, or not candles, but the little mushroom lights. It's darker down below, but you can see well enough. You can see the outline of the stairs. I'd say it's still sort of dim lighting down there.
If I were to run back and grab one of those mushrooms, would I be putting myself in danger?
There's one in this room. There's one in this. There's one.
I'm going to grab that, and then I'll just look at my companions. I mean, this looks treacherous, but this is our only way, right?
You're right. There's no time, and I push.
Push him down the stairs. You hear the clack. The last thing you hear is the clack of the hook horror, making this horrible screech, and then you hear Beryl scream, which is abruptly cut off.
Oh no!
As the last of you go down below, and we will move you guys to a new map over here.
How does the stone open? Is it open down, open up?
So there's a little notch you can pull up with your finger, and it opens up, and then you can lower it back down once you're in the stairs.
Copy.
And let's reveal this map.
Oh, damn. Okay. Cool maps.
We find ourselves in the sub-level of the inn.
Is there any way to bar the trap door or the descent? Any?
There's like crates down here. You could probably pile them up. That would buy you some time if you don't see any. There is like a little like sliding bar you could use on the trap door.
Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Okay. And it's well lit down here, it seems like, perhaps.
Yeah, it is. Strangely.
All right, I'm gonna shh, quiet. I'm just gonna go to the corner here and peer and listen. Are you getting dressed finally? Put your clothes on, Korak.
Yes, I am.
Okay. I'm gonna peer around the corner here, Jose, and see if there's anything that looks dangerous.
You peer on the corner. As soon as you do that, you can see, like, as you get closer to the corner, you can see the flickering of torchlight, which is something you haven't seen in Sithmore Kane yet.
I'm also going to check for traps.
Okay.
Because if I know anything, it's that agents in foreign lands will often set traps to conceal or kill anyone that finds their hideout.
Give me a investigation check.
Okay. I'm going to use my advantage. I have one advantage from the chat. Thank you very much, chat. I'm going to use it on this one. Ooh, that is a 23.
All right. You don't detect anything as you make your way into this first hallway that leads into a larger room where you can see those torches flickering. This seems like the secret sort of safe house, little hidey hole.
I think it's clear. Come on.
Might be able to buy just a little bit more time. Lydian will take a kind of step, kind of halfway between the staircase and the next room.
Yeah.
He'll flick his wrist a bit and look up towards the staircase, and he'll just close his eyes and begin to focus. And Lydian will cast a minor illusion so that if it is opened, it looks like it was. I'm making an illusion like this. This was caved in. Like if someone were to lift the rock and break it, they would still see more rock. Like I'm going to make an illusion on the other side of the door.
Got it.
To maybe buy us a minute or two.
Got it. Yeah, cool. You can, from where you are on the staircase, you can barely hear commotion upstairs. It sounds pretty distant from your perspective. It's fairly soundproof down here.
Okay.
You have that note in your hand, by the way, which I put there.
Do you think they saw us?
No.
They must know we were here.
No, I don't think so. I think we... Oh, they know we're here, I think.
Well,
I don't know if they know we're here.
We need to get out of here as quickly as we can. Search for anything that might be of use. I think H would have given us free reign to utilize whatever we might be able to find, but be quick about it.
Right. Lydian will sit on the desk and start reading the note as fast as he can.
Okay. If you want to read it out loud for everybody, you may.
Sure. Okay. Esteemed guests, I regret that it has come to this, but House Morcaine's relentlessness has left me with little recourse. I cannot risk my operations, other safe houses, and agents. But Tiarak and the Avatar have learned of our work, if not our identities, and will not be satisfied until they have someone on the end of their blades or in their slave pits. Unfortunately for you, they have been led to believe that someone is the Zentarum. Your discovery here will draw all eyes away from our other operations, whether you live or die. However, I am not entirely heartless. I leave you with a fighting chance. You'll find a trapdoor hidden underneath a desk in the storeroom. The desk! I'm at the desk. Once in the sublevel, you'll find copies of evidence I've been gathering regarding the factions at play. Perhaps it'll be of use to you if you escape. It definitely will be. I trust you're clever enough to find the alternate way out, assuming you Harpers are worth your salt. All of the information I imparted to you is accurate. I don't know if I trust that. The avatar at the center of this chaos is the key. If the Harpers can exploit the tenuous relationships between him, House Marcaine, and the revenant crone Velstra, you may keep their eyes on one another and away from conquest. A task easier said than done, I am all too painfully aware. You may not survive this ordeal, such is life in Synth Marcaine, but if you play your cards right, you may yet snatch victories from the jaws of defeat. And then he wishes us best of luck. H.
Okay, so the evidence. I'm going to start rifling around on the desk that we're on right now.
Looking under the desk.
Sure.
I will also wander with Korak further into the room and start glancing out that way.
All right. Those of you at the desk see some pieces of information, various entries in a journal regarding the different factions. You can peruse it now or just sort of take it for later. But it appears that he and his agents have been keeping track of Velastra and what the Avatar has been doing and what House Marcaine has been doing. One of the things that stands out to you is he mentions what I believe he mentioned to you before, which is that the Avatar has been gathering forces of Ch'tiin warriors. Ch'tiin warriors are sort of this arachnid-based humanoid that worship. Give me actually a religion check, those of you looking at this.
Oof. 6.
11.
Lydian, you would know that the Ch'tiin are pretty simple creatures. And one of the things that's fairly common in their society is that they worship this deity called Zanasu. The alternate name for this deity is the spider that waits, which is an alternate name for Selvatarm. So it's theorized that Selvatarm and Zanasu are one and the same. And so they would obviously follow their deity, whatever they're ordered to do. So Hamad has found that he has been gathering a whole, basically, settlement of Ch'tiin and has been building an army. To what end, he's not sure, but he suspects that he wants to conquer Mermidra. He has also been keeping track of Velastra. Mentions basically that she's very hard to sort of pin down. She doesn't make her presence known in Sith Marcaine, like in the main level at least, very often. And so he's not 100% sure where she spends a lot of her time. She does have a cave that belongs to sort of her. People stay away from it. It's sort of in the far end of the cavern, but he sort of says that she doesn't spend much time there. And a few other details as well. Sort of this is what you're gathering as you skim this. Go ahead and give me an insight check, everybody who's down here.
15.
14.
All right, correct.
19.
Nice. Kindwin?
12.
All right. Of the 15 or above, you get this what you notice now that you're down here is that these notices are not written with any like identifier. They're written in common, not undercommon and not elvish. They're written in common. You also notice that, or it sort of strikes you as peculiar, or maybe intentionally so, that there are torches down here that are lit, as opposed to no light or the mushroom lights.
Surface dwellers. Probably human.
More of them? More of H's allies, you think?
No, who got a 19?
I did.
Korak, you think that between the note and what you're seeing here, this was all carefully crafted down here to look as if surface-dwelling Zentarum have been running the show.
Charade of sorts.
So I don't think it is Zentarum. I think it's a setup.
You guys are Zentarum. If you recall.
Well, that makes sense.
You guys are Zentarum. He sent you a ring and the disguise suggestion to come as Zentarum, if you recall.
Yes. Somehow the powers that be got the idea that we were in charge here. Somehow.
This is the perfect ploy to blame it on Zentarum mercenaries and dissuade them from seeking their own kind. I mean, it's brilliant, although now we're sort of pegged for the Zentarum spies. Shit.
Have we even seen any other Zentarum indication down here?
No, you it.
It might be a good time to shed these tattoos. I'm gonna pull my sleeve up and just try to like rub the tattoo off. Can I?
You were told that prestidigitation would take it off.
Prestidigitation, please? Anyone?
Close your eyes.
I think our best answer is to get out of here.
Yeah.
And when we get back to the Harpers, they can take care of this. But we need to move because they're gonna figure out there's a door there eventually.
Lydian!
All right.
Lydian, as you're casting the note, you're casting your spell, and you've put you put it down on the desk, the note that is. As you're doing so, you glance over, or any of you could probably catch this. The note starts disintegrating.
Whoa. What's happening to the note? Guys, what's happening to the note?
Yes, we need to leave.
Let's look for evidence. We could remove your tattoos later. Let's go.
Shit, okay.
I think I'm going to look for the alternate exit.
Okay. All right. You start looking about. You see a hallway that goes up to the north there. You see some doors down below. You see some tables with some weapons, little archery targets, table, a shelf, and another small table with a bunch of gold coins on it. Another sort of hint, because the gold is not a very common denomination amongst the Underdark races. And over there, you note some maps and some more notes written, you would imagine, by Hamador's agents as to the movements and whereabouts of the different factions, both in the office there and on the round table. Korak, you see this hallway sort of goes around, and it turns from workstone into natural stone, and then it ends at a stone wall that is flat with like a pull ring there. You can sort of see that if you go around the corner. Anybody else doing anything down below in the room?
Grabbing documentation off this, not even really looking at it, just stuffing it in that book, closing the book, throwing it in my satchel.
Okay.
Yeah, anything that looks valuable.
All right.
Checking the desk with the gold on it.
Yep.
Just kind of,
it looks like gold with the denomination from ironically the city of Ulash.
I was like, hey! It was like,
Oh no,
another time.
That's not a good sign.
What is this? There's like a little statue here. What is this here in the center of the room?
That is what looks like. Give me an intelligence check, actually.
That would be an 8.
8. You're a bard, right? Roll that with advantage.
Okay. 14.
14. You look at this contraption. It looks like it's got two glass lenses about at eye level. It's got like a little handles on either side, and it looks like you're supposed to put your face to it to look through the lenses.
Okay. Yeah, sure. You know, what's the worst that could happen?
As you say that, I'm going to grab your shoulder and be like, Lydian, I don't know if that's a good idea.
Is it like a mask or something? I just got to put my face in there?
It looks like with a 14, looks like a looking glass of some kind to you. You know, like you've seen those. You know they're pretty rare, but they're not unheard of.
Is it like facing something like that? It's looking towards that.
It looks like this contraption that is just sort of this big. It extends down from the ceiling, and it's got lenses here. You take a look. You quickly realize that it is from the vantage point of the rack of liquor shelf behind the bar.
Oh, scary!
As if you're looking through one of the liquor bottles towards the front door, and you're looking through here, and you can see drow sort of looking about. They're tossing the place as far, sort of what you can see. You see Beryl's dead body. You see the hook horror's dead body. And it looks like just pieces of it are on the wall, like it just got exploded. And you see stuff sort of flying from off screen past your vantage point. It looks like they're sort of tossing the upstairs.
Oh, take a look.
Oh no,
Beryl's dead.
That hook thing. Less sad about that, but still, it's tragic.
Bye, Hookie.
You heard one of them call it Pierce.
Pierce. What a great name. He'll be remembered. All right, look, we need to get out of here. Where's Korak?
Are there any other levers? Does this thing go to different places?
No, it looks like it just sort of you can turn it a little bit, and it can sort of scan a little bit, but its range is a bit limited. So you can get some of the tap room, all of the bar area, and the front door specifically.
Nice. Okay. We gotta go.
While they've been doing that, I wanted to say Kydwin has been just checking these rooms down below to make sure there's nothing important in any of these rooms. There's no people in any of these rooms hiding, etc. Sure.
It looks like the first two rooms have 2 beds each. It looks like, obviously, if this was a safe house, it was used for agents to sleep down here. The third room holds a cage. In the cage is a creature. Go ahead and give me a nature check.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, I come back around the corner. There's a conspicuous looking ring on the wall here. Someone should check it to make sure it isn't a trap.
What'd you get, Kynwin?
17 on that nature check.
17. This thing looks like some sort of insect that it has this chitinous carapace, and it's got claws, and you recognize it immediately as an ankeg, a young ankeg. Ankegs are burrowing creatures.
Okay.
And they can, when they're adults, they can cut through stone pretty quickly.
Oh.
But this one is a young one, it seems.
Interesting. Are they generally hostile?
They are.
Okay.
If this one is in here and it's been caged, either it is being trained, you would imagine, because there's no other reason really to keep an ankeg, or it's being coerced somehow to do, some digging or something. That's the only use you could really think of for this thing. But you sort of open the door to the room, and the cage is there, and it sort of starts rattling the bars.
Oh my God, I want to let it go so bad. Ooh, I'll resist the urge to let it go for now, and I'll check the last room.
Okay, the last room.
And I'll leave the door open.
Okay. The last room, you find just a discarded sort of outfit of clothing and leather armor. And it looks a lot like what the disguises that you guys took up for the Zentarum. So it looks like it was formerly worn by a Zentarum agent.
Just more red herrings to lead them down that path. All right.
Jose, while this is going on, I'm going to go take a look at that ring that Korak had alerted me to. on the escape route, whatever that is.
Sure. Yep.
Where is that exactly?
So if you walk down, you can see the natural, or the worked stone turns into natural stone.
Okay.
And you see a wall blocking your progress. That part is worked stone. And that does have like a iron pouring set into the stone.
Okay.
Give me a perception and an investigation check.
Okay.
Kaiwen's gonna turn around and be like, "Hey guys, I have an idea. Did any of you pick up acid when we were at the shop earlier?"
Acid? No, I think we got poison. What do you need acid for?
I want to let this creature out, but maybe not while we're still in the room. So I was just going to weaken some of the bars so it can get itself out. Maybe
Creature?
if they follow us down when they're in the room.
Lydian's going to go run to take a look at this creature. Like, what creature? What?
What are they doing?
It looks like a combination between like a cockroach and a lobster, but it's like 5 feet long, and it's got these mandibles that are sort of trying to shake the iron cage that it's in.
I think that was put in there for a reason. I think we need to release this. Oh gosh.
I mean, it's probably going to end up dying if we leave it here, because it's not like they're going to come back to their safe room now that it's been compromised. So it seems cruel to leave it. I wasn't going to be crazy enough to let it out while we're here. That's why I want the acid, so I can just weaken the bars.
Oh.
We don't have acid! I shout from the other room.
What'd you get? What'd you get, Lush?
I got a 15 perception and a 16 investigation.
You don't see any obvious traps on here. This looks like the exit he was talking about, or at least an exit. And it looks as if this wall, most likely because of the surrounding natural cavern, you would imagine that the other side of this wall, this is the other side of a secret door, and you would imagine that the other side is probably worked natural cavern. But your perception lets you hear the voices outside the door that you are currently at. There's elvish voices that appear to be searching for you.
Oh.
That's on the other side of this wall, basically, the secret door.
Yep.
Shh, Korak, can you hear that? There's someone on the other side of this wall.
What are they doing?
They're searching for us.
Well, if we have to fight our way out of here, that may be the easier way to go than back the other direction.
I think you're right. I don't want to go up against that avatar. I'm going to inspect this ring a little bit more. Does it look like it can turn? Does something set inside of it? Like, does it hold something like a dagger or something else?
It just looks like it's a pull ring for this section of wall.
So I just pull on it and something is going to happen is what I would be inferring from that.
Yeah, you can look down and you can see where it's sort of worn into the stone, where there's like a little pathway where this wall door opens up.
Look, we need the others. We need to get out of here. We're going to go through this door and there's going to be a fight, I think.
Let me go get them.
Okay.
I'll wander back over to the main chamber. Hey, you two, we have to go. There are others on the other side of the escape, and we're going to have to fight our way out.
Great. All right. Is this cage too big to carry? Like, is it like a metal heavy?
It's an iron cage that's about 5 feet, 6 feet by 6 feet.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Oh, dealing with bugs.
It's a creature. I don't want to leave it to starve to death down here.
Oh, I think they'll be down here pretty soon. And if we aren't going to do anything about getting out of here, we'll be here too.
Yeah, let's go.
Lush, you hear a raised voice right outside, and you speak Elvish, and you already made your check to sort of understand Drow Elvish, and you what they're saying sounds like we found a door.
Shit.
We need to. Are we going out or are we letting them come in? Because that's a completely different strategy.
I think we let them in. They're
right,
coming this way.
I'm going to get behind the table with the weapons.
Everybody
All right.
get ready. Get ready. There's going to be a fight.
I'm ready.
Place yourselves where you want to be. You have another round or so to get ready.
Crap.
You think you can hear them sort of right outside, right on the other side of this wall.
Shit.
Fuck it. I'm going to try to break the lock on this cage.
Right.
Team Chaos.
Hide.
No hide, only chaos.
All right, you got to go basically in the room to do that. So you're in that room. Ladies behind the weapons table. You hear the sliding of metal, of stone on stone, as you would imagine the wall is being pushed open. And as soon as that happens, you hear the voices much louder. They're not muffled anymore, and they are definitely drow. And they're making their way into.
Lydian is picking out his bow and is like crouching down with cover and is looking down the hallway waiting for the first drow or whatever is going to appear.
Sure.
Oh, I want Asha to be lurking right here, so she's ready to pounce when something comes around that corner.
Excellent. All right, they come. You can hear their footfalls as they come around the corner here.
Can we tell how many there are based on the sound of their voices or footfalls?
4 to 6.
Shit.
A squadron's worth, you would imagine. But you see, as they come into the room, give me your high checks, please.
To be fair, I'm not hiding, so.
You are not, but you are in the other room, so that you're further away and you're in a room.
22.
I never ever hide.
Stealth.
What am I doing?
Check.
I roll a hide.
Roll a stealth.
check. Sorry, stealth check. Yeah.
Stealth.
Oh, I have proficiency in that.
I'm going to use my. No, I'm not worried about it.
Okay. Lydian, what'd you get?
Yeah, I had to roll again. I got 15.
15. Okay. Kind of when you want to roll stealth for Asha, or are you just instructing her to attack?
Asha would be stealthing because she's lying in wait. She's an ambush type of predator. So what is?
I think she would just use your stealth.
So she would get a 14.
14? Okay. All right. These drow walk into the room and they immediately notice Korak. And their attention is drawn towards Korak. Somehow Korak's looming form must be providing Lush with cover, because they don't see him right away. They see Korak, and we're going to be rolling initiative.
Oh no.
Was I able to break the lock in that round we had before they got in the room?
What were you trying to do to break the lock?
Probably take my sword into the lock mechanism and just wrench it.
Okay.
To just break the lock on the inside.
Sure. Give me a strength check.
Oh, good. My dump stat. Okay, but I rolled real well, so that was a 17. I really want to let this thing out.
All right. Excellent.
I'm using the power of leverage with this mechanism thing I'm doing.
With a 17, you've got it started. It is definitely loosened. It looks like it could break if you did it again. But it is going. All right. Make sure to roll on the initiative tracker there, guys. And all right. Looks like Korak got the jump.
Hell yeah.
What are we doing, Korak?
I don't like using my mace, but I'm going to take it out for this special occasion and club this first one right in the head.
Okay. Let's move them back. He would have spotted you right there.
All right, fine. I'm going to step across like this and club him right in the face.
Okay.
I 16.
16 on that first drow. That will hit, actually.
Sweet. For a total of 10 points.
Oof. Okay. You knock him for a loop. That was a good hit. Anything else from Cora?
I think that's a pretty good start.
That's pretty good.
Actually, yes, I will cast. No, I won't. I'm going to save my resources because I think I can take these guys all by myself.
All right. Korak is holding the line. He is up against Drow 1, who at this point he had a hand crossbow in his hand, and you basically knocked it out. So he draws a weapon and tries to stab you. He draws a rapier and misses as his eyes are watering with tears.
And blood.
And blood. Let's see. This drow moves to there. From there, he shoots his crossbow at you. That is a 19.
Oh god, it just hits.
Just hits. Okay. That is 4 piercing damage, and give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Con save. 16.
16. All right. You can feel something spreading from the wound, but it does not affect you. You're able to shake it off, and he puts that away and moves to there. There. Let's see. This guy will move in here. He's still not seen Lush. Lush, you're like behind the chair or something. Korak is making too much of a ruckus. This guy will also shoot his crossbow at you, Korak. That is another hit, unfortunately, for 4, and make another Constitution saving.
This is not good. This is not good.
16 again.
16. All right, same thing. You feel that these things are definitely poisoned, and you're able to shake it off a second time. And the third one will also shoot in your direction, and he misses. All right. And now they are all drawing rapiers after that. Lydian.
Lydian is up against, he's hiding there, taking cover. He kind of sounds like he's talking to himself, but it's really his sending stone. He's like, this works. This is going to make an excellent chapter. But if it doesn't, I would appreciate someone checking my grammar. And then he will begin to 2 things. He's going to jump out, just with his eyes and his bow, and he's going to fire his short bow at Drow Warrior number 2.
All right.
And take out that drow there. Let's see what we got.
Get him.
That will be a 6.
No.
So yeah, that's kind of a whiff. And then as a bonus action, Lydian will start twanging his bow and start singing or humming an elven fight song to Korak and give him bardic inspiration while pissing off the drow.
Excellent. Sweet.
What die is that?
D6.
6.
Mm-hmm. All right. That was Lydian. Lush. This drow warrior has his back turned toward you because he's concentrating on Korak. Your stealth was high enough that he has not seen you.
Lush sees 3 of the warriors surrounding his companion. They are standing. He is in a very dangerous position here.
You hear in your head, "That's it, my boy. That's it. Good job."
All right, this guy doesn't see me. I am going to manifest a psychic blade in my hand, and I'm going to stab him with it.
Okay.
Do I get any level of benefit that he doesn't know I'm there? Is that attacking with advantage?
Yeah.
Sneak attack?
Totally.
Okay, perfect. 21 to hit.
That hits.
Yay. All right. So it's going to be 8 points of psychic damage, and then, come on, baby, 7 points of sneak attack damage.
So
which I think it's probably
total?
psychic. Yeah, which is also psychic.
Yes.
And with a bonus action, I'm going to let out a little, and then I'm going to take the disengage and just run. I'm going to try to run through all of this. I don't know if I can do boop, boop, like just running for the end zone and then through Korak.
Yeah, sure. Disengage so they're not getting attacks.
Yep.
Yep.
As my bonus action.
Right before you do that, though, describe how your psychic blades kill this drow.
Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah. The psychic blade goes into his back, a very deftly placed attack, and there's just this flash of bright light that comes out of it as the dagger disappears from my hand and illuminates the flesh from the inside, kind of like when you put a flashlight like in your mouth and you can see your cheeks and everything.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. And then I just and race out of there.
All right. You've killed the drow, moved to there. Anything else, Lush?
That's it. That's my turn.
All right, Kindwin.
I want to try to do the thing, so I'm going to try to wrench one more time to let this bug out.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Great idea. Best idea.
There's no way this could go wrong.
Not
This
at
is
all.
the perfect plan.
And because I really, really want to do this,
Yeah.
I have luck points as one of the things I can do. So I want to spend one to give myself advantage on this roll, because I think I'm going to need it.
Excellent.
So yeah, that first roll was a 6. 13?
13. You're looking for a 15 for the iron lock. It's a well-made iron lock. You've loosened it up pretty well, but it's still got some work. Also, as an option as well for Kindwin, you can, if you have animal handling, you can use that with this creature. It's not going to be easy, but you can use it.
I mean, I'm not proficient in animal handling.
That's fine.
I'm not that kind of ranger.
Right. I mean,
I've already got Asha. Why would I need another animal?
Right. What's Asha doing?
Asha wants to attack drow warrior number 1.
All right.
So she's going to go ahead and use her beast strike. So let me just roll a straight d20 and it'll be a +4 to whatever I roll. Wrong. So that's going to be a 22 for Asha to fuck this guy up.
That hits.
Sweet. And then she gets a 1d8 +4 for her damage. She rolls a 1. So she does 5. And it's bludgeoning. So
5 damage?
we'll say it's slashing damage.
Yeah, I
I
think
have to choose between bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. Slashing makes the most sense to me for this. If she's
Absolutely.
clawing at him. So
how does Asha kill this drow?
amazing. Can I instead of saying she slashed at him, can I say she leapt and just full on chomped his throat? Is what I want to say she actually did when she did this attack. So she just leaps forward out of the shadow darkness right for this drow's throat and just
Tears it out.
Tears out the drow's throat. And is now standing like over his body in front of Korak.
Nice. A gout of blood hits Korak in the chest as this drow falls dead immediately after having its throat ripped out by a giant black leopard. Very nice. Korak.
She's such a good kitty.
Good roll.
Yes. Yeah. I see that happen, and I turn to the one to my right, who fired a bolt at me, which I don't appreciate, and I'm calling upon Merkel. I know Merkel has been with me, and we haven't been conversing lately, but I am going to call upon Merkel to aid me in this time, and I am going to level up. And as I do, I'm going to drop my mace at the feet of the creature, and the fangs of my mouth are going to elongate, and the shadow upon my hand is going to draw claws, and I'm going to grab that drow by the chin and use vampiric touch.
Nice.
Wow.
That is a 16 to hit it.
16 is what you need. Yep.
Okay. For 10 points of damage.
Oof.
And I heal 5.
Nice.
That's epic.
Yeah. And that's my turn.
All right. Excellent. This drow warrior is going to stab at Asha because suddenly this cat has killed his companion. He's going to take a stab at Asha.
Bad idea, pal.
Going to get not that good. You got a 13.
That I believe does not. Yeah, no. Asha's AC is 15.
Excellent. All right, his rapier misses, and the one that Korak you just drained is going to try to stab you with his rapier. That's a 16 die plus. Does a 20 hit you? All right. There's
great armor class, but not great enough.
Great. He does 6 piercing damage with his rapier. All right.
I'm not sure the cleric is supposed to be the tank, guys. I think we're doing this wrong.
Guess what?
This is Korak. This is Korak. It's a different kind of. It's a new and improved kind of cleric.
It's not your father's cleric. All right.
No.
You know, you don't handle animals. I don't heal or
dog sleeping with cats. Who knows? All right. Lydian, your go.
Well, first I want to use a reaction. Can I use a reaction ability?
Yeah.
When he looks down and he sees the drow attack Korak. While he's humming his elven song, he's going to basically say in Elven, in a very cutting, piercing way, "Is that all you got?" And I'm going to use one of my bardic inspiration points to use cutting words,
nice,
which will reduce the damage that Korak takes by 1d6. As let me roll that. You will. I got 5, so I think you. So
5. So he takes 5 less.
5 less.
All right. How long?
It's just a reaction to. I use one of my bardic inspiration to reduce either his attack or his damage die. So it's just this moment.
Over my shoulder. I'm feeling inspired, Lydia. or whatever you said your shadowy name was.
Cover's blown.
Damn it! No, everyone here is gonna die. The bow gonna attack drow warrior number 2.
All right, do it up.
That will be an 11. I don't think that hits.
No, will not hit, unfortunately. All right. Do you move anywhere? Anything else?
No, he's just staying under cover there.
Lush.
All right, so Lush is going to do a forward roll and pop up at the table, free action, scoop a bunch of gold into his pockets. And then he's going to do a diving roll where he dives and lands and rolls right between Asha and Korak. And then he's going to stab Drow Warrior number 3.
Okay.
Does he see me coming?
Let's see. Yeah, he does.
Okay, shit. All right, well, regardless, I'm going to attack him.
All right.
With my psionic blade.
Jose, remind me, do we start in 5.5 rules with heroic inspiration every session?
Yes, 1 point.
Okay.
But in what I'm doing is you get one of those at the beginning of the campaign. If you're a human, you get 2.
Got
Start
it.
off with 2.
So it's not every session. It's at the beginning of the campaign.
It's every mini campaign. Yeah.
Yeah. What did I just roll? It was good. It was a 18 to hit.
That will hit. Yep. Number 3.
Yep. For 9 points damage.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, is he dead? Does he go down?
He does not.
He does not go down. Okay. I'm just going to look up and go, we were going to let you live till you attacked the cat. And then with my bonus action, I am going to, in cinematic fashion, realize that I am in danger sandwiched between these two warriors. And I am going to level up as I feel this strange sensation, my mortality, hearkening back to a moment where I actually died, being killed by drow warriors who had betrayed me. That flashback causes some sort of trigger within my mind, and there is this strange shimmering as a bonus action, this strange shimmering moment, and then it's gone, but I am covered in this protective barrier, this psionic barrier, which is my reflavoring of Armor of Agathis, because I just took 1 level in Warlock, y'all.
Excellent.
So I gained
Love
5 temporary hit points.
Love it. You feel when you do that, you feel a sort of a feeling of pride, and you don't think it's coming from you. And you feel in your head a familiar voice saying, "Yes, my boy, tap into it. Yes, well done."
Sweet.
All right. That was Lush. Anything else, Lush?
No, that's my full turn. And then some.
All right. Kindwin.
As much as I still really want to let this thing loose, I feel like at this point it would be maybe not to our
Do it.
benefit to let loose a giant hostile creature when we now outnumber and we are the target-rich environment. So instead, I'm actually going to try to Thorn Whip drow number 2 over there.
Okay, excellent.
So like she just like looks over her shoulder, sees someone trying to attack her cat, and goes "fuck no," and like whips around, and we're gonna Thorn Whip it up.
Give this visual of Kindwin looking over her shoulder as her party is actually competent in doing stuff behind her.
What the hell? Who would have thought? Unfortunately, that's only going to be a 10 to hit.
10 will unfortunately not hit Drow Warrior number 2.
Yeah, I figured. Okay, so that was action. But I believe she can attack on my bonus action, I think.
Sounds good. Let's get it. Let's roll an attacking. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Okay, yes. Sorry, just wanted to make sure I can, in fact, use it as my bonus action. Okay, so she is going to try to attack again.
Yeah. Number 3.
Yeah. She just got a nat 20. She's got a taste of blood now. She's got a taste for it. It's the first time she's ever had drow blood, so I think she's a fan. So then for this, it means that we max out one die and then I roll the other.
Correct.
Is that what we're doing for her?
Yep.
Okay. God,
All right.
this poor drow. So in total, she just did 18 points of damage to this
How does
one
she
drow.
kill drow number 3?
I think this time she just full on body pounces him, pins him to the ground underneath him, and then proceeds to just like eat his face.
Nice.
She just,
leopards can't crush skulls with her bite.
he tried to hit her.
Yeah.
And that has to be dealt with.
Nice. You hear the crunch of the drow's skull as he screams in agony, and suddenly it is cut short as he dies and paints the wall right there a new color. All right. Anything else, Kynwyn?
I think I've done enough.
All right. We'll make him go.
And by I mean Asha. Asha's the only one that's done it. Like, I've just been over here fiddling with this like cage this whole fight. I've done nothing. Asha is clearly the more competent of the two.
You trained
of us.
Asha well.
I did. Yes, I'll take credit.
There you go. Korak, your go.
Yes, I am still, my fangs are still elongated and my hand is still in shadow and my skin is glowing with a nice healthy radiance, and I am going to attack again with my vampiric touch. I think I still have this drow by the face, and I am just going to try again, and I am going to use my bardic inspiration, because I can use that on attacks, right?
Yes. Yeah.
For 17 to hit.
That hits.
For a total of 9 damage, and I will take back 4.
9 damage. All right. How do you kill this drow?
Having hold of the face of this figure, as I'm drawing its life essence from its face, I shrivel it like a raisin as it just drains all moisture and youth from its face and leave it as a husk that I let go and drop on the ground. And then I pick up my mace, which served its purpose by being a distraction.
Nice. All right. You have dealt with these drow, and as the last one falls to the ground, give me perception checks, buddy.
$20.
Dirty 20.
Nice. Korak, kind of
18.
18.
Y'all are making me look bad now. I got 12.
Okay.
I am still over here with the cage. I'm going to blame it on that.
Totally understand.
Lush, Lush and Korak, you hear this first because you're closest, but it's quickly heard by Lydian as well. You hear the sound of metal on stone, sort of scraping along.
Not good.
Is it
I'm
coming from
gonna-
the stairs?
And you see, as you sort of follow the noise, you look up, and coming from around the corner, you see this young female drow, very lithe in form,
Oh, shit.
holding 2 daggers.
We've seen her before.
You have seen her before.
Oh,
no.
no.
That's not the
You
That's
recognize her as the newly blooded
The
first
blooded.
daughter of House Morcaine, Melistra Morcaine.
Oh my god.
As she comes around the corner, and she's sort of canting her head a little bit, looking at the bodies of the drow that you've just killed, and looking up at each of your faces. And then she smiles real wide, and that's where we'll take a break.
Oh, my
We're
God.
going to die.
Amazing. Look, maybe she wants to be friends.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Melistra Morcane, first daughter of House Morcane, steps lightly around the corner and just is looking at you. She scrapes her punch dagger along the wall, cocks her head when she sees what you've done, and smiles and blurs forward. Attacks.
Oh,
Asha.
oh, I wouldn't do that.
Better not.
No, don't.
All right. She hits Asha for 13 points of damage.
Oh my
Good Lord.
God! What?
Is Asha resistant to poison at all? Because some of that's poison damage.
No, I don't think she's got any special
Okay.
resistances or anything like that.
All right. She hits Sasha for 13. She moves to there. Does a 20 hit you, Lush?
Yeah. Oh
Okay.
yeah.
She hits Lush for 13 points of damage.
And then my temporary hit points.
Moves to there. And let's see. That is a 21. I'm guessing that hits Korak. I think that's hit Korak.
Can I take an attack of
Nope.
opportunity?
You try, but she moves too fast. Did you say no, Korak?
No, I said there's no point in having a great armor class. Those are never that low.
she hits Korak for 13. 6 of that is poison. Lush, you try to hit her as she goes by. She is too fast. You do not hit her. And she goes 1, 2, 3. Moves to there and stands right in front of Lydian. It doesn't attack, but is able to bypass all of you and get to there. And now we move to
Jesus.
Lydian. Appropriate reaction.
It's a gulp. Like, okay. Well, I just saw her slash through all of my friends, and as she comes close, I know how fast she is.
Yes, she's moving superhumanly fast.
Superhuman. So
Super
what I'm going to
elvenly
do
fast, even.
is I am going to be brave. I am going to be determined, and I will try to make it look like a ritual. Like, all right, very similar to like the one she just did. You want to fight me? You know, taking out the long sword, dropping the bow. You know, very kind of like, obviously you're approaching me for a reason, and like getting ready to die with style,
Right.
and like do the little twirly things and like the Obi-Wan Kenobi stance and the Elven salute and the Harper's Scout's honor, and like let's go. I'm like doing this kind of like very over the top ceremonial
Excellent.
Centaur mercenary thing, and I'm waiting for someone else to intervene, but that's not happening. And so, all right, let's come to this. You know, I didn't think it was going to have a terrible feeling about this, which kind of is reassuring.
It means
Well,
you're
here we
still
go.
alive.
And you know, I'm expecting only to possibly get one blow. So she's been patient enough to have watch me do this. I better strike true. So I'm going to attack with my longsword.
All right.
Ba-da-ba-ba. Oh man, that was almost a nat 20. A 9. So she's like, psh.
Oh,
But 9. 9 for your attack. Give me a performance roll as well. And question for Korak. Korak, as she went past you, did you try to hit her with your mace or anything?
I would like to if I can, but I was under the impression she moved so fast I didn't have time to respond.
Yes, but the question is whether you tried.
Yes.
Excellent. Yes, and she does move too fast. But you gave it the old college try as she went past. Lydian, what'd you get on your performance check?
20.
20, nice. All right. She definitely moves aside, but she gives you a once over, and you
make it look like that swing and miss was part of the performance. By the way,
like, that's nice. With a 20, she might buy it.
Careful, she's gonna make you her consort.
Oh no!
Oh,
All right now. All right. That was Lydian Lush.
as she races past, cutting myself and Korak, and then facing off against Lydian, I'm just gonna take a step in her direction and shout, "Stop this!" and reach out my hand, and as the anger swells inside of me, a psychic blast of energy, not the daggers, something entirely different, Korak, as you might see this happening, almost like a ball of energy emanates in my hand and flies across towards her, and I'm going to cast my version of Eldritch Blast.
Nice.
That is a dirty 20.
That hits.
For 8 points of damage.
8 points. Ooh. First strike.
Force. This is force damage, by the way.
Not psychic.
Well, it says it's force in the description, so we'll go with that for now.
All right. How much damage?
8.
9. 8.
Yep.
Excellent.
And then, let's see.
You hit her with that, and she turns around, like this look of shock on her face, and then sort of it turns into a bit of a bemused smile. What are you doing? What's your next thing?
I am going to use my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to call this a cunning action.
Okay.
As I don't know how this is going to work. This probably doesn't work. But anyways, I'm going to make a cunning action as I step forward to right about here as she's staring at me. And as I'm walking, I unravel my whip and I just crack the whip. And then I just smile with a twinkle in my eye. And that's the end of my turn.
All right. Excellent. Kindwin.
I'm seeing what's happening now over my shoulder. I'm going to turn back to this lock. And
Right.
Instead of using my sword, can we swap to me doing a starry wisp, like putting her hand up? And I'm imagining it sort of like trying to almost like shove this ball of light energy in there to almost like detonate inside the lock.
Nice. Nice. Using damaging magic. Sure. Yep.
Cool. Yes. Okay, that'll be a 21 to hit it.
Mm-hmm. That hits.
All right. And then that will do 4 damage to the lock.
4 damage to the lock. All right. The lock comes undone. And let's see. I think I have one here somewhere.
So you can tell me, the way I had envisioned this happening, and you can tell me if there was actually enough space to do this, is that she would then like grip the door and sort of like step back, pulling it, swinging. So it almost like creates a barricade where she's in this corner of the room with like the door blocking, the door of the gate cage blocking, so that it makes like a wall of the cage door between her and it. So its choice is pretty much to go out into the room.
Sure.
Sweet.
We'll use a Kate Fisher as a stand-in for this thing. Close enough. And it's as soon as the door opens up, it scuttles out. It sort of clacked at you, but you're behind a wall of iron. But it just sort of starts moving.
I wasn't trusting this thing to like have a sense of gratitude or understanding that I let it out onto purpose or anything like that.
Chaos. Very nice. What else? What else we doing?
I mean, she's going to shout at everyone, "Watch out!"
All right.
And then,
What?
Is Asha doing?
Oh shit!
If this thing ends up killing one of your companions.
Sometimes that's the price we pay for chaos, man. The chaos giveth
Fair.
and the chaos
That's fair.
taketh away. So, yeah, we'll have Asha. Honestly, I kind of just want Asha to hide.
Okay. Around
I'm
the
just
corner.
gonna say she moves sort of like back here.
Sure. Yep. All right.
She can come back out if it looks like she. But right now we're gonna lie in wait and see what this new player on the field does.
Sure. Yeah. She is eyeing that giant cockroach real close.
She got hit pretty hard too, didn't she?
She did.
She did.
Yeah.
She took like half her health in one move. So she's licking her wounds in the corner.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Anything else, Kenwin?
I think that's all I can do for now. Yeah.
All right. Korak, you're up.
I am going to look in her direction, and there's going to be a bell sound.
Excellent.
Depressing sound. I needed to make a wisdom saving throw against a 14.
Wisdom saving throw. Oh no! Might actually. Wisdom, you say?
Yes.
That's only a 9.
Well, a tough day for you for 13 points of damage.
Nice.
And then I'm going to bonus action cast Spiritual Weapon.
What kind of damage is the bell?
It is necrotic.
Excellent.
She's missing hit points, right?
She is.
It should have been 1d12, but I'll just take that result for now.
Right. Yeah, she got hit by the blast.
Oh no, it should have been 2d12.
You want to roll
So I
that?
rolled 2d8 instead. Yeah, no, I'm going to take that one this time because I'm afraid I'll roll a 1 or 2. And then I'm going to cast a Spiritual Weapon and bring out my Death Scythe and zip it over there and try to hit her again.
Nice.
Thank you, Scottish Jeff. Appreciate you. For the team pool, we have 3 advantages from Jeff for the team.
Sweet.
Yep.
Dirty 20.
All right, that hits. Am I part of the team, Jeff?
For 10 more.
10 more points of damage? Nice.
Yes. Necrotic as well. And just like with her companions and country fellows, she's beginning to shrivel and decay under the assault of my attack.
Right. All right. Anything else?
No.
All right.
I stand there and look menacing.
She takes that hit and again looks over her shoulder and sort of looks you up and down appraisingly, Korak, after she's taken that hit. And whereas some foes might yell out in pain, she just sort of winces ever so slightly and she looks down at the wound that you've inflicted on her, and looks up at you and stabs at Lydian. Oh, she misses you, Lydian.
She'll have to make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw?
DC 13.
All right. Oh, my. Let's see. DC 13, you say?
Yes.
She does not make it.
All right. So what happens? Can I explain a little bit what happens?
Please do.
All right. What did she attack with?
She attacks with a punch dagger. She's got 2
with
one
a
in each
punch
hand.
dagger. Suddenly, like after doing all of these poses and whatnot and getting hit and her turning around, starting to attack me, You notice he does this kind of dodge, and as Lydian dodges the punching dagger, his armor begins to move, and these teeth start coming out. And it literally, for those watching, you notice that his armor is made of the skin of a mimic, and its mouth comes up, snatches the dagger, and uses its skin to adhesive and disarms her.
Yep.
And so as he turns around back into that pose, like dodge it, you still see that the punching dagger is stuck to his armor as you see the teeth kind of moving a bit, and he just sits there and he just another another flare.
Fantastic. Forgot about that almost.
Yeah, I was like, you know what's going on? You've got to know what's going on. So
sweet. All right. She looks down and looks up at you with the first time you've seen this look of shock on her face. And with blinding speed, she picks up a dagger from the table next to you. There's all these weapons here. And she moves over here and attacks Lush.
Aw.
Oh, almost a crit. 13 points of damage to Lush.
Okay.
And she goes over to Korak. Oh boy, that's an at-20.
Uh-oh.
Back away. Oh my god.
Uh-oh. Stop.
Sorry. She's really good at finding the nooks and crannies in your arm. Sorry. That is... I'll roll it out. 18 points of damage.
Oh my god.
good lord.
Korak.
I do scream because I'm not an uptight asshole like she is.
Right.
I was like, oh, that's a good scream.
Nice. And then she seems to have noticed this thing. She moves over here. But she doesn't attack. She just sort of, when she gets there, she appraises her wounds, and she looks at all of you from where she is.
Jose, would there have been a chance to take an attack of opportunity on her as she was attacking Korak and had her back turned to me?
No.
Okay.
She's not. You basically can't attack her. You can try. You can absolutely try. But when you do, she seems to know. She seems to have eyes in the back of her head because she moves out of the way.
Got it. Okay. And it's probably a half-assed attack too because she just gutted me.
Sure. And she moves to there, and she's done some damage to you, but you've also done some damage to her. And you took one of her daggers. Fucking rude. All right, Lydian, you're up.
Does she vocalize any disapproval?
No. Give me an insight check.
I got a nat 20 on insight.
Nice.
What did I get? I got a 22.
22. Nice. The nat 20, Lydian, is there any, you have bonus to it, I'm guessing?
Yes.
What's your total?
Let me see what the bonus was. It went away from
23.
my
You got a 23.
23.
All right. You both get a sense that she is appraising you. That
God, she's so cool.
not as much a not so much that she's mad at you that you've done what you've done to her, so much as she's sort of taking it all in and appraising you, basically. Very, very non-emotional also. All right. Where are we on? I think we were on.
It's me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lydian. Okay. What is this to my right? Is this like a bench? Is this a?
To your right, that's just a shelf with like scrolls, like paper to write with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then a bunch of weapons on those two tables next to you.
Gotcha. Okay. Lydian will look over to Korak, and he's still holding up his sword, and we'll point it over at him and be like, "Servant of death must also serve death," and he will cast Healing Word on him because he looks really hurt. So
Nice.
you will gain back 10 points of damage.
Come on.
Nice.
Thank Merkel.
Thank Merkel.
This is heresy for Merkel.
And at this point, Lydian, for his movement, will jump on this table here.
Excellent.
He's so cool.
But
On his bow. And that's it.
and pose. Nice. All right. Lush.
All right, so when Lush took this massive blow from Melistra, his entrails are like almost falling out of his stomach as he's holding them in with one arm, drops the whip on the ground, and he staggers forward with a blood trail dripping down on the stone on his boots, which he doesn't like to get his boots dirty typically, but and the stone floor pooling with blood, and he walks towards Melistra, just staggering forward. "Stop this now, please! We are here to help you, not fight you. Your reign on this place must be sealed against those who would seek to usurp the agents of the undead." And then I'm going to trying to convince her that we are here to stop Kyriansili, the agents of Kyriansili. We're trying to protect her reign from them. That's what I'm trying to convince her of, as I'm bleeding all over the ground and about to die.
Give me a persuasion check.
All right. That is a 25. I'm going to use my heroic inspiration and see if I can get higher than that. Nope, we'll go with the 25.
25. All right. Excellent. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right.
That's my action.
That was Lush. Kainwin.
I mean, should the Ankeg go at all?
It's gonna go right after you go.
Okay. Fuck.
I'm gonna roll randomly to see who it goes after.
Because I do want to move past it.
That'd be so anticlimactic if he killed Lush just right now. just
That'd be great.
Heroic
Please,
speech.
That would be great. I'm here for that.
All right, I'm gonna have to risk it. Seeing Lush dragging his bloody body like across this, and like directly in the sights of this egghead, Kai was just gonna swear under her breath, push the gate closed, and then try to run past the egghead.
Okay.
Push.
Get in the way.
No, she's then going to cast Cure Wounds on Lush.
Awesome.
Oh, thank you.
So what happens if you cure wounds, but your intestines is out of your body?
That's not good.
Like spaghetti, they suck right back in.
Oh, okay.
I feel like it's the sort of thing where it's like her slamming her hand in front of the intestine and like cauterizing it on the spot kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's not going to be pretty, but he's not going to like it.
Nice. Sounds gross too.
Unfortunately, you didn't roll that hot, so you only got 8 back.
That doubles what I had. More than doubles what I had.
Nice.
100% increase. You're welcome.
Yep.
Nice.
So that was Da, 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 da. And all right, and Melistra is still like attacking everybody, right? Like she didn't really stop attacking.
Last round, yeah, she did.
Fuck. Asha's going to leap at her from the shadows here.
All right.
So 15 to hit.
Does not hit her, unfortunately.
Yeah, I figured. All right. Well, Asha did her best.
All right.
So she's like just swipes upon Melistra from the shadows. And then when that presumably doesn't work, Asha will just like move around here.
Okay.
Just so
That
she's
might
not
actually
where.
be for the best that she didn't hit her.
Yeah. She swipes at Melistra, and she moves away. Melistra could have gotten an attack of opportunity on her if she moved away, but you see her just kind of ignore the cat as she ducks and runs. Anything else for Kindwin?
Nope.
All right.
Let Kate brain.
Let's see. All right, she goes for Kindwin. This thing moves
That's fair. It's not smart enough to have gratitude.
No.
I love it anyway.
It's got like a 2 int. It moves to there. Because the person that freed it is behind it, right?
Yeah, clearly.
And this one is right in front of it. Let's see. She got a. She goes to bite with her stone cutting mandibles and gets a 15.
That is my ace. No, sorry, that's Asha's AC. That does not hit.
All right, excellent. You see its gnashing mandibles miss you just barely, and you see. Then maybe you knew this, maybe you didn't, but as it bites, it sort of sprays this acid into the bite, but it misses you. And you think that if it were to grab you with those mandibles, it would probably be able to either tear you up or hold you in place. But it misses. So, point. Korak.
All right. Seeing a hesitation with this drowish woman, I'm going to call out to Elle. Elle,
Yes.
I hope you feel better. And I'm going to cast Healing Word.
Excellent.
And that is going to help you to the tune of 9.
Oh, thank you, friend. I think we'll be okay.
And then I'm going to move my spiritual weapon wherever it went.
Yeah.
I had drawn it over here, but over here between me and Melistra, but I will not attack. Is it possible to hold a bonus action?
I mean, you can ready an action.
Ready to strike if she gets aggressive again.
Yeah.
But I won't strike yet.
Excellent. All right. It's her go. Yes. She looks at all of you and looks at lastly at Lush. And you can hear you could hear the muffled sounds before. Now you don't hear much upstairs, and you don't hear anything in this direction. And she praises all of you, says, and she speaks in common to you. She says, "You might do. And she hops up here,
Lucia's nodding at that.
And sits Indian style on top of the table and says, And what is your name? And she looks at you, Lush.
My name is Lush, milady. At your service. And I will drop to a knee. I'm pretty close to being on my knees anyways, so I drop to a knee.
Give me a deception. With advantage.
Terrible rolls. That is a 10.
A 10?
Yeah.
Can I assist in any way? Like also, like, and like also do a bow at the same time to kind of like draw attention? Like, oh, this is the cue for everyone to bow, you know?
Sure, but he already rolled it with advantage.
Oh, yeah, I guess there's no way to really help.
All right.
She says, we'll call you that for now.
We're here to serve,
Are you now?
not die.
Surfacers, you might be exactly what I've been looking for. Just, Father can be so unreasonable sometimes. Yes, Lush.
How can we help?
Yes, Lush, you could be of great use to me. And if not, then you'll just end up dead, and that will work too.
If you give us a chance, I think you'll see that we are quite capable.
She looks down at herself. She's like, this is the first time I've ever been injured.
Have you faced foes worthy of a fight?
She says, apparently not. But I have this night, at least worthy enough. You will work on my behalf. You will find this Balastra, and you will kill her.
Yes. Yes, this is what I was talking about. How can we kill them? They have the grace of Kyriansali behind them, the power of undeath.
It would seem you have your own powers.
Yes, but to go up against such a power, well, we have our Korak, and I'll sort of like wave an arm towards Korak. And we have our Ranger, and I'll gesture
towards the whole time this is happening, I'm envisioning like Kaiwin has like her sword like a bit in the mouth of this egg keg that's still just like chilling in the middle of the room.
Oh
just
shit!
like
What
holding
the hell
it
is
back
that
from
thing?
like attacking.
What is that? Disgusting.
Where'd that come from?
It's a chihuahua insect over there.
And we have that thing, whatever that is, and our illustrious herald. And I'll gesture towards Lydian.
She looks over at all of you, and lastly at Lydian. And in the background, over the clacking of mandibles, you see she hops off the table and is over next to you, Lydian. In a split, in a blink of an eye. And she reaches and she grabs her dagger back.
Kind of like get the tug and just like,
yeah.
I'm sure you wanted that back.
Fascinating.
It's a little sticky. Sorry about that.
Touches it a little bit. Mm-hmm. Where did you get such an item?
You lush. Give her a wink.
She says, oh, no. Can you still hear me?
For Jose, we can hear you, but you froze. You might want to bop out and bop back in.
All right. Be right back.
Right in the middle of the evil monologue.
I
That was a good
know.
evil face. That was a good evil face right there.
It was.
Could've
Somebody
left
should have screen captured
Just
that.
egghead.
Damn it.
Just her going, let me go slip into something more comfortable.
All right, there he is. She says,
she hops back off with her dagger retrieved from Lydian, and sort of looks at all of you. She comes over to this thing, and she kills it.
All that build up for nothing, god damn it.
Hey, maybe we could like make some armor out of it, or
yeah, salvage it.
Salvage.
She's just gonna shrug and start field dressing the egghead.
Here we go again. Strap it to our
Here we
backs.
go again.
This is how Kaiwen makes her money, all right? She rangering doesn't pay that well.
She says, you've been formidable enough, more formidable than any opponent I've ever faced. And it'd be a shame to slaughter all of you here when you could be of such use to me. As my father is a bit unreasonable, but he never said anything about surfacers. So, you will dispose of this Philastra for my house.
Gladly. It is what we are here for, milady.
I'm so happy to hear that. Lush, is it?
Yes, mistress.
Is it?
For now.
Ah. I see. I don't actually care whether you are Zentarm or what other flavor of servicer you are. It matters not to me, as long as you get the job done.
Indeed, and we shall. Where will we find this demon?
She says, oh, that is up to you. My understanding was that those in this place were keeping tabs on such things, which is why we're here today.
We haven't had time to review all of the information and intelligence that we've collected yet, but we shall, and we shall find this Philastra.
Very well then. You have 2 days.
Mistress, if I may ask an important question.
Yes, you may.
Thank you, Your Grace. Will your father intervene again
She
and
says,
threaten our lives?
She holds up her hand and she says, "Revered daughter."
Revered daughter, my question stands. Can you guarantee us safety from the Avatar, at least for the 2 days that you've given us?
Oh, there's no guarantee when it comes to him. He's such a brute sometimes.
Excuse me. Was it daughter, grave daughter? Excuse me. There's one thing. In order for us to complete this task, I understand that certain people may be kind of unpredictable, but in order for us to complete this task, we may need assistance from the overground. Could we get passage to regroup and go topside?
I don't think you'll be leaving Sithmore anytime soon. I say 2 days because I believe that is as long as my father's attention span will last. He has troops in the tunnels and the exits from this place. You would not make it to the surface. because that's exactly where he expects you to be.
And if we are successful in destroying this revenant crone, will we be allowed to return to the surface?
Oh,
as agents of yours, of course.
If that is your condition, if that is your payment, then yes.
I think we would all agree that that is important to us.
Well, what else is there?
What do you mean?
What other kind of payment can we have?
Your lives isn't enough?
Korak,
What?
take care.
It sounds good to me.
Then do we have an accord? I'll look at my companions, Lydian, Kynwyn, back to Korak, and then back to her.
I believe we do, Surface Dweller.
Very well, then we have work to do.
Try not to make too much of a commotion. If you draw his ire, he will kill you.
What good would we be to you if that happened?
None, but I can do much, but I cannot stop my father.
Perhaps distract him for a bit if you can.
He is currently looking for surfacers leaving Sith Mokane. As long as you do not leave, while he does so, you should be okay. She says, watch out for his warriors, those loyal to him, the Chitine.
And I imagine we are to keep quiet our alliance with you, or can we use your name as our card to enter and go about as we will?
You will not speak my name.
Of course, milady. First daughter.
Revered daughter.
Great daughter.
River daughter.
The most revered of all.
All right. Very well.
She's so cool.
I'll leave you to it.
She's like 12. She's got great abs.
She had her coming of age. She looks young for her age, but you would imagine she's probably well over 50. She says, remember what I said? 2 days. Don't get yourself killed.
Kynwyn, how does one keep time in the Underdark anyway?
I haven't really spent this long in one stretch in the Underdark.
Kind of when your understanding is that the races that live in the Underdark, sort of like a cat or a dog has that internal clock, the same sort of thing applies. They don't have the sun to tell them, but they have a very good internal clock.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Just gotta feel it out.
I have a question, River daughter.
Yes, as she turns the corner, yes, you hear her voice.
What hour is it now of this first day?
She says, Sir, it is 6, I believe you call it.
In the evening or the morning?
Well, you just woke up from sleep after having traveled, so you think it's the morning.
I turn to El. Mark it, El. We can ask as we go of the other denizens of the hour of the surface.
Brilliant, Korak.
Thank you.
You hear no reply.
Shit. I go back over to the round table and roll and everything, all the papers that I collected. I open the book, I pull the papers out, and I just start reading. Is there any wine? Someone find some wine. And I start reading.
So wait, now we're working for them? What kind of plan is that? What was the
It's
strategy?
the only way to stay alive, Lydian.
Oh, you bought us 2 days. I thank you. Thank you, first of all. 2 days is a lot of time.
Yeah, gratitude is
What are we
nice.
gonna do? What are we gonna do?
We're gonna figure it out as we go. It's just like you, Losh. We figure it out each step of the way, and then it all works out in the end somehow.
But who do we want to come out in the end besides us? I mean, like,
Ultimately, it doesn't matter.
So we're just gonna kill this person for her?
Yes.
To be fair, it's difficult to kill something that's already dead, though I have some techniques that may help.
If we kill them, they're the Revenant Crone. I don't know what that means, but it sounds pretty badass. I'm guessing that they're difficult to re-kill.
obviously,
yes, and
this
you
thing,
just signed us up to do that.
right? And obviously, this person who we couldn't kill it. So what makes you think that we could kill it?
I have all the belief in the world that Melistra, the revered daughter, or whatever, God, they have so many names, could do whatever that they wanted to do to Velasta. The problem is the politics behind it. We are independent operators. There's no political baggage. We kill the Revenant Crone. We get the fuck out of here. We get the information back to Storm. Mission done, baby.
Well, what if we find allies at the Mir Midra with that house?
Okay, Korak, I think that after this point, besides us, don't trust anybody. No one. Not in a tavern, not a hook whore. No one. Trust no one. Everyone's got knives behind their backs. Everyone's using us as pawns to a game. I wouldn't trust anyone.
Well, if you put it that way, well, we're already screwed.
See?
So,
Yes.
if we can find a way to leverage some sort of alliance, it's not just us.
Excuse me, can someone heal Asha, please? Does anybody have any, do we have any healing potions or anything?
Just licking her wounds over there in the corner.
She
We do
took a
have healing
huge hit.
potions. Yeah, we could use a potion on the kitty.
Yeah, I'll donate my potion.
Or you could probably dismiss her and then bring her back and she'd be fine.
Is she magical?
Yeah, she's a primal companion. She's not a.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's
shit.
not a familiar. The Beastmaster trait is that she is a primal beast.
You know,
So
kind of when I'm
if she dies,
realizing,
I can take magic action. I expend a spell slot to do it, and then she comes back a minute later with all of her life restored. So
kind of when I'm realizing right now that you really haven't introduced us to Asha. You haven't really told us anything about Asha until this moment right now. I mean, how does that work? Like, are you a magic user, or?
the fact that I've been sending balls of light to attack things didn't clue you in that I do have a little bit of magic.
Yeah, but that's conjuring a beast. That's powerful magic. Anyways, whatever. It's cool.
I mean, I don't know how it works. Asha just came to me one day, and now that's just how it works.
All right. Well, there's one thing that I'm fully dedicated to, and that is making sure that Asha doesn't die if they're capable of dying. The other
So it's
one is
Asha
getting
and
our
us.
asses out of here. Yeah. Second tier is us surviving.
Probably if I die, Asha, can't come back anymore unless someone else can
No, we
summon
gotta
her.
keep
I haven't
finding one
really
alive.
gone through all the math of figuring that out. Kaiwin is having this entire conversation like elbows deep into field dressing this monster.
the Yankee, yeah. Yeah.
Because like 5 minutes ago it was, we can't leave it here to starve. That would be cruel. And now that it's dead, it's like, well, now it's just money lying around on
that
the
would just be
ground.
cruel to leave it
so
there. Yeah. You don't want to.
Yeah,
You don't want to
honor
let it die
sacrifice.
for nothing.
While this is happening as well, watching Kaiwan do the field dressing,
Mhm.
I'm going to take the dead drow that we killed
Yeah.
and make it look like this lair was their lair and start removing
Okay.
the Centarum stuff and planting the drow as
Drow traders.
they were the traitors and kind of cleaning this place up and making it look like, hey, what's the drow word for come get some? And like putting that with blood on the wall and just like kind of making it up.
I was just shouting out from the floor what it is in like Underdark or
just kind of instead of like removing the evidence that we were here, but covering up our evidence by making it look like this was a drow. And
Sure. What's Lydian's passive investigation?
Passive investigation. Trying to find that on the sheet.
Left column.
Passive investigation is 12.
12. As you're doing that, you note something that might be of interest. The drow were of House Morcane, and you can tell this because they're each wearing like a little brooch with the house symbol crest on it. That might be of use, it might not, but if you leave it on them, they're clear that they're not.
4 sigils.
Right.
That'll for each of us.
That at the very least, you want to take them if you want to use that cover story, because if they were found with those sigils, it'll be clear that they're House Morcane warriors.
Right.
There's got to be an answer inside these documents. There's got to be something that will help us get to Velasta somehow. Hamda must have been working on this, right? I'm just going through all the documents I can.
Yeah, according to his letter, he left evidence for you to use that he was working on, but clearly his organization got their cover blown somehow, and so they had to set you up, take the fall. You look through the books, through the stuff that he left behind, and you see a few different leads. What exactly are you looking for? As far as...
So at least for my part, I'm looking for anything related to the Revenant Crone Velasta.
Okay.
Anything related to where they live, where they frequent, anything that might give their location away in particular. Okay. That's the first thing I'm looking for.
All right. You see a map. There's a map of the cavern, of this main cavern. And we have it. You already have that mapped out on the Albert Rodeo. And if you look to the far...
Ooh, hold on. Let me get in there.
Sync view here.
Yeah.
If you look to the far right, the cavern that sort of wraps around... let's do a little drawing here. Right over here. This cavern right there, that's listed as a place that she's been seen residing, but not often there.
Mm-hmm.
The other clues involving her mention the fact that she's been collecting bodies from the Durgar Gurk. And the notes mention that Gurk, identifies these people. Gurk is, you imagine the Durgar that you saw hauling off the dead elf right after the blooding. It appears that he's sort of the body collector, and he is supposed to dispose of them in the gorge.
But he's been providing them to the Revenant Crone.
But apparently has been rerouting them, to providing them to her.
Okay. Maybe she's trying to amass some sort of army of sorts to continue her battle against the House Morcane. I don't know.
Maybe. The other piece, as you sort through this, another field report mentions that either Velastra or her servant, they're not sure which, has been picking up orders from Niatha the alchemist in bulk over the past few months.
Your girlfriend's involved in this whole thing, Korak.
I sort of thought that might be the case, and I was wondering if we could perhaps get some help from her as well. If you don't have time, I can go speak to her myself.
Yeah, that might be good. We need to come up with a plan.
Well, I need to take all this new material to sell to her anyway, so either I'll go, or I can go with Korak, and we can speak to her.
And give me an investigation as sort of to find stuff in the documents.
What kind of a roll?
Investigation.
All right, you guys mind if I use one of the pool advantages for this?
Do it.
Go for it.
All right. Investigation. Come on, baby. Ooh, 22.
22, nice. You find one other thing involving Balasta. A robed. They think it was either her or her servant. They're not sure, but was seen entering the one of the fish shacks run by Darrow named Mikurto, and they didn't come out.
Can you say his name one more time?
Merkukto.
Sorry, can you say that again?
Merkukto.
Can you say it one more time?
Merkukto. You can spell however you want.
Oh, we will.
And
Can you say
Merkukto
like a little song?
is a dare.
Merkukto is a Darrow, and Darrow is a Darrow. Okay, this is key right here. Look at this, and I'll point to the name Merkukto. That isn't the guy that was accosting us when we first. It couldn't be, right? Couldn't be the same guy.
It shows his location on the map as
Oh shit!
one of the
It could
fish shacks is his shack, but it seemed to be the one that dude came out of.
He liked you, Kindwin. Looks like he's involved in this.
He was shoving a skewer of fish in my face. I'm not sure that's liking me.
Well, he took a liking to you, let's say.
He took a liking to my purse. He wanted me to open my coin bag.
Fair.
I have to agree with that, yes.
Whatever works, I guess.
We've got some leads here. Do we split up and track them down and see what happens? It'd be the most
Probably not.
efficient.
Well, I don't know that we have enough time for us to all stick together. And maybe we won't be as noticeable if we're not a huge pack of topsiders.
Well, I was going to say something about that because you have a very large animal. And
Yes.
I'm a very large animal, especially down here among all of these people.
Okay.
We sort of stand out already. But if it's the two of us traveling together, then we're the ones that stand out the most.
And you stand out at the same time in the same place.
Right. Yes.
So you two can be a little more discreet, is I think what he's saying.
As Kywin says that, Lydian will look down at the drow
Yeah,
and then wince as he transforms his armor to look like the drow armor,
nice.
and then put a cloak over it.
Ooh, good call, Lydian. I'm going to do the same thing.
Okay.
Ah.
So
All
then-
right.
House Morcane badge.
There you go.
Yeah,
There you go. That's
How do you do that?
it's the armor. We got this armor after one of our recent jobs. Anyways, it was a
Oh,
gift.
In what do you call it? Yes, Ulash. I heard you say that several times, but you never said it before. Before Lydian came along.
Look, Korak, if we make it out of this, I'll tell you all about Ulash.
Then we will make it out of this because I want to know.
Nothing Korak likes more than a good story.
Oh, and it's a good one. And I look over at Lydian, and an eyebrow goes up as I look at Lydian. It's a good story.
I do like Neatha too, but...
Well, we need to speak with Neatha. But we need to be careful, Korak, because Neatha is not an ally. Even though they've helped us with supplies, they are intertwined in this plot somehow. So just be careful. They also have 8 arms.
No comment, Hell.
Fair. Just keep your nightshirt on.
It's about towards the end of sort of Lush is looking through all the papers and getting as much information as he's going to get when you finish up field dressing. You've gotten the acid glands from the ankeg, which is the most valuable part, and the chitin can be sold as well.
So do we split up with Korak and Kainwin going to see Neatha and Lydia and I going to speak with this Darrow named Mercupto?
I don't want to talk to him anyway.
I don't think anybody does.
I don't like that guy.
Look, that works for us. We have an excuse for why we're going to see Neatha, and we can ask her questions. And
then
hopefully you'll blend in a little bit better, although neither of you speak Undercommon. You have the spell thing to help with that, though, right?
Right. I could grunts and do hand signals, I suppose, and just give me. Do you have like 1 or 2 things you could teach me? Like yes, no. Where's the bathroom? Where's the bookstore? And
1 beer, please.
Exactly. Or like,
please do not stab me. I do not wish to be stabbed.
Yeah. All I need is yes, no, and excuse me.
Yeah. All right. Undercommon Primer 101.
Speaking of which, you two have the horn, right? So if we split up?
Yeah. I can let you know if something is wrong.
But we can't. Okay.
Nope. I mean, and to be fair, you won't really know what's going on or where we are, just that something is...
Okay.
If one of you hears the horn...
Well, I'm sure if Lush and I get in trouble, you will definitely hear it, wherever it may be.
We'll hear about it.
I do have a way to amplify my voice, so I will be heard by many people if that happens.
Wait. Hold on. And I will get up and I will walk over to Kainwin. And actually, I think I can do this with all of you now as I could make a psionic connection with you. How many can I do this? Equal to proficiency. So 3 people. I can do this with all 3 of you. We can now speak telepathically.
Oh boy.
Wait, can we also speak to each other, or is it just we can each speak to you?
It's just with me.
Okay.
And it's within 1 mile. Wait. Speak to you. Okay. For the number of hours equal to the number of rolled, chosen creatures can speak telepathically with you. And I have to relay. I have to be like the operator in between everybody. Yep. Yep.
Lush, once you make that connection, you feel you feel like another voice wants in on the group chat.
Shit.
Somebody else is going to be translating our thoughts.
I'm going to say for flavor that I can't resist it. And
Excellent.
I let it in.
We're going to get all kinds of like misinformation.
Well done, my boy. Well done. Pleasure to meet all of you. Korak, Lydian, Kainwin.
Yes.
Your mind voice sounds different than your speaking.
Well, this is...
No, he was so proper, Lush.
This is not me. This is this Master Orm Krail?
That's correct. Master Orm Krail at your service.
It's another person.
Is this
it's
your
someone
god?
else. No,
Your patron? Your patron?
So this ring. Master Krail is stuck inside this ring that I wear and can also speak telepathically.
I wouldn't go so far as to say stuck.
But resides
yes,
within.
I do reside within. I've learned recently
Well,
And have you been listening to this whole thing then, Orem?
No, only when you make this connection.
Okay, well, I'll fill you in on the details. Korak?
oh yeah, we're a bigger group than I thought.
And I'm sorry, this is the ring Storm gave you?
Where did this ring come from again?
You found it in the loot from the
That's
dragon's
right.
lair.
It was in the dragon's lair. No, Storm doesn't know about this one.
So a random ring
Storm?
that you picked up from somewhere has
Dragon sword.
a psychic presence in it that we don't know who they are.
No,
and
we
you
do.
just
Master Orem Krail, I said.
but we don't know who that is.
Yes,
I mean, to be fair, he's the sight binder of the Shade Enclave, but
That's
it's nothing
exactly
to
right.
worry about. It's nothing to worry about. That's a
Give me
long
a-
time ago. That was all of that happened a long, long time ago, and now Master Krail is simply a hitchhiker along for the ride.
I like to think of myself as a advisor.
Oh,
And an advisor.
Oh, what advice do you have?
Yes.
I have all sorts of advice. Kindwin, give me a history check. And all of you can give me a history check. I know, obviously, Lucia already knows. But.
Eight.
18.
13.
Kindwin?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, nice. Kindwin, you immediately know what the Shade Enclave is. Shade Enclave was the Netherese city, floating city, that crashed into Mythdraenor. And this happened like 15 years ago or something like that. But the Netherese were basically an ancient civilization that existed 5,000 years ago on Faerûn. When the civilization collapsed, some of them fled to the Plane of Shadow, and recently, within the past few hundred years, reappeared back in the mortal plane in Faerûn. And Shade Enclave was that city that basically floated over this area of Faerûn for about 100 plus years, and then crashed when they tried to conquer, and they did conquer quite a few areas in the area. And during that time, when they were waging war, they were attacking the Dalelands, and they crashed into Mythdraenor.
Great.
So the Netherese were known for high magic because they did magic that has not been duplicated in 5,000 years. But Shade Enclave specifically spent a lot of time in the Plane of Shadow, obviously like thousands of years in the Plane of Shadow. So when they came back to this plane, they were Netherese, but they were also changed by the Plane of Shadow. And they were known as Shadowvar because they had shadowy, Shadowfell traits on top of being very good with magic.
And
Look, we all know the history of the Shadowvar, and those are we let bygones be bygones, and it's a new dawn and all of that jazz. For now, let's let it rest. Krail is here to help. Isn't that right, Krail?
Happy to help.
What is his definition of helping? You know what? Doesn't matter. He can help you two doing whatever it is you're about to get up to.
There we go.
Just keep him away from me and we'll be fine.
Perhaps he knows Undercommon and can give me a translation.
Krail, do you know Undercommon? Or Drow?
He says, do you prefer the upper dark Undercommon, middle dark Undercommon, or underdark Undercommon?
Oh,
perfect.
Options. Love it. Welcome aboard.
He says something in a language you don't understand, and then he translates it for you. He goes, so thank you. That means thank you in Undercommon.
Does it actually mean thank you in Undercommon?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. He's not like lying completely out his ass. All right.
No, but it is, but it's kind of a weird sort of dialect. You think it might be pretty old, but
little dated.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, but no, I'm right. This is good. We have more resources than we thought we did.
Exactly.
And now we just have to think, and we think.
Exactly, Lucia. I've been telling you to let me stretch my legs for weeks now.
Well, now's your chance, and it might be a short opportunity because we've found ourselves in quite a predicament I'll fill you in as we head over to where we're headed next.
I excel in predicaments.
Perfect.
At making them, or
So anyway, Lush,
It's probably best
cut the
Trail,
line.
to not speak with Kindwind directly if you can avoid it.
Just get it out of my head.
Well then, shall we part ways?
Well, we'll be connected though, right? We'll stay within a mile.
Yes, but
I mean,
Where do we-
Underdark's pretty big.
that's true.
This main cavern is about a quarter mile, so well within range as long as you
Alright.
stay in
Okay.
this cavern.
We should be good then. But be careful. Korak, be careful.
How do I be more careful?
Just do your best. That's all we can ask.
All right.
I guess we're trying to avoid the Avatar's notice. So that's the type of being careful we've got to do right now.
Understood.
Because I think he still will attack us if he sees us.
Oh, yes. I think that's true.
All right, well, let's
All right.
try and quietly make our way to the shop. And
I'm taking it. Hoods are up, sort of thing, wrapped.
I mean, I've got my nature's mantle, so
I just
Yeah.
want to paint a picture here.
You start walking with Kaiwen and you keep losing track of her because she's
I
not
wear
there.
a massive crown. I have
you're
skull belt buckle.
I might want to lose the crown.
Flare. Yeah,
I feel like you fit right in.
I kind of do, and I kind of stand out like a friggin'. I'm
Now,
like
as-
the big trout that was caught at the lake where everybody was fishing in the stream.
Oh shit! Sorry. There we go.
As we're parting ways, I'm gonna pull Korak aside and just be like, old friend, if
Yes.
something happens to either of us, this subterfuge that we've created for ourselves is thin at best. If something happens to me, I want you to know that I appreciate everything that you've done for me and for the Harpers, even if it wasn't your intent. You are a noble agent and a good friend.
I put my hand on your shoulder. El, thank you, first of all. Secondly, I'm not doing this for the Harpers. Third, be strong in your conviction. You cannot die again.
I hope you're right, Korak. And I'll give you a hug. Just try to get my hands around this big behemoth.
If I pat you on the back from I don't know how tall you are, but
I'll turn then. I'll turn over to Kindwin and I'll just say, Kindwin, thank you for getting us here, living up to your duty and your deal with Storm. There's no reason for you to even stay here, but yet you do. You have a good heart. Thank you.
well, here's hoping we all make it back to the surface. So stay safe.
Take care
Yes.
of that magical cat of yours.
Oh, I mean, we take care of each other, but, I'll definitely be sure to back her up so that she can say hi again when we run into each other.
Sounds good. And I'll turn to Asha and I'll, with a little bit of trepidation, just kind of reach out with the hand and towards one of the ears and just kind of give a little bit of a scritch behind the ear.
She leans into it.
That deep
No.
rumbling purr of a giant cat.
And then I'll stand up, walk over to Lydian and pat you on the back and say, it's not like it's going to be any worse than Ulash.
Well, I admire our commitment to making bad decisions and making it look professional.
Here, here. Good luck, you two. 3.
you three too.
Oh, God, that's right.
Technically.
Be safe, El. But don't worry.
Okay.
How are you leaving the Nomad's Rest?
Probably out the back door of
Do
this
we want to go
complex?
back out through the pub? Us two?
I was kind of thinking that's the shortest route. We don't know what the tunnel leads to.
Yeah, they could go find the tunnel because they're
Oh.
supposed to look like drow. So, like, if they come back out the tunnel that the drow went into, that makes sense.
What do you think, Lydian? Do we just go upstairs? It's the easiest way, probably.
I thought we were going through the tunnel that we know that the drow went through. We could be the
let's-
drow that come out.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right.
Let's grab one of their weapons.
And do you have anything other than your hoods? Because
We have the-
recall, drow are not the same color as you.
Glamored armor, hoods.
Sword armor, yeah. The
Is there
armor
any?
looks
Is there a hearth?
beautiful.
Is there a hearth here?
There's no hearth, but you could find soot on the torches
Okay, this
that you
is
guys had.
terribly insensitive and a horrible idea.
Are there any like leather masks
and-
or anything?
Yeah,
or
please. Are there masks on the wall? Please, Jose.
or, like,
Don't make me do this.
bandanas?
There's
Don't-
There's
don't
not.
make
Do
me
you
do
want
this.
to? Do you want to search?
Yes.
You
Yes.
have you have to
Please
search for stuff.
don't make me do this.
You don't need.
I'll get kicked off the internet.
We get bandanas. We get hoods.
Yeah.
Settle down. It's indigo face. Okay.
Okay.
You find some a couple of disguise kits actually
Oh,
amongst
okay.
the stuff down
Perfect. Here we go. All right, Lydian, hold on. Let's see. I'm gonna give you a mustache. Yep.
While
there
they're
it is.
doing
Do
this,
some great eyeliner.
this reminds me, the drow that I killed.
Yeah.
I spent a little time. I've got inks that I carry, and I'm going to do a little death ceremony that I don't often have time to do. But
Okay. You do the death ceremony. As you're doing the death ceremony, give me a investigation or perception check.
all right.
One quick question, Jose. Sorry, real quick. Can we consider this a short rest?
Yeah. Yep.
Sweet. Sorry, Rouge.
I was just going to say, I remember when we're discussing healing Asha, did anyone actually like deduct a potion from their sheet?
I did.
Like if
just
I
did.
didn't, I have potions that I could give her.
Oh,
I just want to make sure that if someone did deduct a potion, that like it actually gets applied to her health and that it doesn't get like lost in the shuffle. So
Would it be possible to use predigitation, whatever that spell is,
Yeah.
to instead of remove our tattoos, rearrange them so our tattoos are our face? Like, make them sort of- can we alter them? Can we move them with the spell, or is it just?
Sure. Actually,
it
go
just-
ahead. You can if you roll an Arcana well enough.
Let's give it a try.
I got a 21 on my perception.
Okay. I'll tell you what you see in a second here.
Damn, only got a 5.
Okay. No, you can't.
So they just come. Okay,
You can remove them, but that's manipulate them is a little bit too much.
understood.
Korak, as you do your ceremony, you get a strange sense that first off, you see the bodies. They seem to be attracting. They seem to be ever so slightly a little bit more Faerûn infused than the ambient air, and with a 20, you got a 20 something.
21.
It almost seems like the almost imperceptible particles that are in the air everywhere seem to be sort of settling more on the bodies than they would on anything else around them. And you also sense a very faint hint of negative energy, necrotic energy.
That I don't think came from me.
Correct. You know it didn't come from you. It's almost imperceptible.
Okay. But putting that all together is, in as much as I understand this environment,
Mhm.
it's leading me to conclude that I'm not sure what. I'm not sure what it means.
You're not sure what it means. No, this is very strange. You've never seen anything like this. Most likely because you've never been to the Underdark, so you're not sure of the qualities, the properties of the Faerûn itself. But this seems unusual to you.
And remind me, the Faerûn.
The Faerûn is that this sort of magical radiation, for lack of a better term, that exists everywhere in the Underdark, concentrated in some places more than others, and it's what keeps drow cities safe from teleporting enemies and divination. So divination spells almost always fail, and teleportation is almost impossible into those areas. And if you recall, when you were casting spells in the on the way here, you got a sense that your magic could fizzle or fail or do something weird.
Okay.
And you were warned about that before.
And you're saying there's like a draw of that energy to this body?
Yeah. It's ever so slight and faint, but yeah.
All right. I'll have to think about that.
And the fact that you sense this sort of necrotic energy, the Faerûn itself is magical, but you had never sensed when you were casting spells and when you're traveling or when you're just existing down here that before, and now you sort of for some reason you picked up on that.
Sort of like an interference.
Yeah. As if the Faerûn, the magical energy, the ambient magical energy, is sort of leaning necrotic.
Okay.
That's your best interpretation.
Got it.
Yep. All right. What are you guys doing? Which way are you exiting and where are you going?
Well, Lydia and I are exiting through the tunnels, and we're going to visit with the Darrow.
Get some fish and chips.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You realize as you go out the tunnel from the the sub level that you're in currently, as you step out, and in fact the door is sort of still open. As you step out from the secret door that you guys found, that the drow found their way in through, you look back and you see that the door is still like the cavern, the rough cavern wall, and it slides open into the safe house. And when you step out, you can close it behind you, you can leave it open, whatever you want. But you look back and there's like a 5-foot wall, and then it seems as if you were upstairs, the tunnel would go like this, then go down 5 feet, then continue, and you're coming out from the wall that would be the 5-foot drop, right? So you're on the level below. So you're coming out from there. So you could look back and you can see the tunnel goes back to the doors on the floored level of the inn. So you imagine that's like the back door, and then this is like a secret entrance on the second level. But so both paths lead to this lower tunnel where you guys are on, because if you were up there, you'd have to jump down here to go anywhere. And so you continue forward, and as you do so, you can hear the sound of running water. And after maybe another 50 feet or so, you see that you arrive, and if you look at the big map, you see where it sort of is. You can see that you've arrived at the eastern river that fills the lake, whereas the western river leaves the lake. You see what I'm talking about? And that river goes basically underneath the bridge that connects the palace area to the bazaar area, or the throne room area where there was exactly there. Yep. So you're basically right. You're coming out right there.
Got it.
So you can use that or not. It seems like it's sort of a very much designed as a last-ditch escape route. Maybe disposing of food trash or whatever in here. but it is definitely an escape route. It just would involve you getting wet. The other way is the front door. So.
Yeah, and Kindwin and I we're going back up through that.
Okay. You go back up through the tavern. When you push the secret floor panel away, the storeroom is a wreck. In fact, you have a hard time because there's barrels that have been smashed, and they impede your progress a little bit. But you get in there and the whole place is completely wrecked. Like everything that could be broken is broken. Every bottle, every table, chair, everything has just been smashed to smithereens. And you look at it and you've never seen this sort of destruction before. Like, he was very thorough. And you get out into the main room. All the tables are destroyed. You see one of the two patrons that had been staying here as well, dead, mangled beyond description. You see Beryl's head is missing. It looks like it didn't get sliced off. It looks like it got knocked off by a blunt object, because it's over there and her body's over here. The hook core is in pieces. Every single limb is off of it. And your rooms where you were staying, completely wrecked. There's nothing left of your beds except splinters and torn shreds. And as you sort of sift your way through this wreckage, you can see that the place is empty now. And you can peek out the front door. You can even sort of do the little slide panel. You can see that the coast seems pretty clear. Everybody's sort of, there's people that are sort of taking things from the vendor that was out front that got, dead, and his stall just smashed to bits. People are salvaging what they can, but it appears that there are no house drow or the avatar in sight anymore.
Talk about a vengeful god.
And you head off towards Niathas. All right. You head off towards Niathas. Lydian, Lush, and Master Krail. What are you guys doing? You can either dip into the river and you would end up in the lake, or you can go back.
Let's just go back the other way, Lydian. I don't really care for a swim at this point.
Yeah, we're kind of short on time. Let us just...
It's good exercise, but...
Might mess up all your makeup.
Yeah.
Right.
Excellent. But now you know it's there. You can see, out. If you look down the river, you can see it goes under the bridge. You can see the lake. And you head out. You find the same thing that these two did. And where do you head as you sort of furtively look out the door into the bazaar that is sort of recovering now and getting back to business? Where you guys headed?
Arcuptos.
Yes.
Okay.
Was it over here, I think? I was trying to remember. It was on the way to...
It's on
the lake. It's past the walled area.
Oh, like...
And it's over... It was over here. This shack here. Yep. Actually, it might be this one. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's over there.
Cool. Head that way.
All right. As you head out, let's get a parting thought as you wander back out into the bazaar from the wreckage of the Nomad's Rest, and your ticking clock in the back of your head. What is Korak thinking in this moment?
Korak is looking forward to seeing the author and seeing how that conversation goes. I don't find this place completely abhorrent. I can imagine living here after everything is sort of cleared up if it works out that way. Also, I think I send one thought over to El. El is Korak. We made it out. And we're heading to Neothas.
Copy that. We found the water, and we're going to be heading out as well.
Okay. And my final thought beyond that is, I'm looking forward to defeating one of these icons of evil Evil. That's such an ambiguous word, really, when you think about the definition. But I wish it was the Avatar, but I don't think I could handle the Avatar. So I hope that I get to kill Velastra, because I think Merkel would be very pleased.
Did you say that out loud, or were you thinking it?
No, it's my thought.
Okay, excellent. All right.
Do I hear his thought?
I don't know.
I'm not projecting it. I'm just
he's not projecting it. So.
ruminating on it. I wouldn't hold it from Mel, but I'm just ruminating.
Yeah, you get a just a congratulatory. Well done, Korak. Please keep us updated. From Master Krail.
Krail, yeah. Oh, I forgot you were there. Thank you.
Oh, you're quite welcome. Let's go to Lydian.
Lydian is basically in undercover performance mode. He's
Nice.
kind of quiet, snarling, trying to do very fluid movements. Just he is on the job. He's not even the mercenary anymore. He is now full drow. He's really focused on perception and listening to what people are saying, how they nod, how they look, how they interact, the certain grunts and nods of respect that they give, and really kind of focusing on his surroundings and using the opposite of stealth, where walk as if you belong and no one will notice you. Try to be sneaky, and then everyone notices you. So it's kind of really walking with the confidence of, this is my home, get out of my way, I have a mission, and just, he's just so focused.
The drow equivalent of a clipboard and a pen, right? Just supposed to be here.
Exactly. Or just two guys with a ladder. Everyone lets them in. Everyone just lets them in. He's like, okay.
Two drow and a ladder. Excellent. Kindwin.
Kindwin is absolutely just trying to blend in to nothing with the help of her boots and mantle and the very stealthiness of Asha. Unfortunately, she's walking alongside Korak, so any attempt to be stealthy, they may not notice her, but they notice the person she's walking next to. So it's mostly just trying to be very vigilant about keeping an eye out for signs of a rampaging avatar of a god in their near vicinity, and otherwise just trying to get to the shop as quickly as they can so that they can get through this and move on to the next stage in whatever the hell plan it is that they're doing now. She's not even really sure what the goal is for, besides survive down here long enough with this group of weirdos until they can get back to the surface. So
excellent. You do note that exactly right. Most people are don't even notice you. Like, you can walk right past people and they're not noticing you at all. They are looking in Korak's direction, but to your advantage, to all of your advantage, there are more people here than there would be normally. Remember, because of the budding ceremony, they still haven't left yet. So there's not just drow, but different races, and some that could pass as Korak could pass as a hobgoblin, or something to that effect, because there's some of those down here as well. So there's all sorts. Korak doesn't stand out that much, especially being half orc. So you could be from down here. Nobody's really paying that much attention. Everybody's talking about the shit that just went down at the Nomad's Rest.
Yeah, that was crazy, guys. Were you there? Did you see what happened? We saw what it looked like after it was done. It was crazy.
Excellent. Yep. You blend right in as you make your way to Niatha's, and then finally, Lush. What thoughts are rambling through your head other than Master Krail's?
Lush is terrified of what might happen to his friends, their guide, Asha, who he's come to like quite a bit. But more so than this sort of political intrigue that they found themselves in, because he's dealt with, maybe not at this level, but similar sort of scenarios and situations before. His fear is really stemming from the fact that when he felt that rage boil up inside of him, it manifested as psychic energy and he doesn't understand where that comes from and what it's doing to him. So I think he's afraid of what he is capable of, and he believes that Korak understands something about what happened to him. And so when Korak says these things like, you know, these things about his death or his inability to die and things like that, it makes him very nervous.
Excellent. As you have that thought, you hear a voice in your head very faintly. You might have imagined it. It's not Master Krail's voice. It's a female voice. And it simply says very faintly, you might be imagining it, but it says, "Welcome home, son." And that is where we will leave it for tonight.
Oh my, how many people can be in this thing? Yeah.
You feel like you've opened up a channel that everybody can talk.
Oh my God, party line. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Well, that's
sweet. Well done, everybody. You survived.
Yeah.
Wow.
I still have a couple tricks in the bag.
I hope so.
Yeah, I mean, it was interesting facing off against, how do you say her name? Melistra?
Melistra, the revered daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we were dead when she walked in for sure. Because I was
After
already
seeing what she's done before, I was like, oh, we don't stand a chance.
It's 6 hit points. I was like, this is
was hoping to let the giant bug loose, and then we were just going to run while she slaughtered it.
That would have been so epic. That was a great plan.
It was a great plan, except for all the various ways it could and did go wrong. You know,
yeah.
But I did love how that whole conversation
was caused problems for us after I let it out. So
I mean, it was humorous though. That whole conversation was taking place, and you're just back there like restraining the ankeg.
With my sword in its mouth. You're like, yeah, it could take as long as you need to work this out, guys. It's fine.
You did well with that 25 roll. That saved you another couple rounds of pain that she would have inflicted.
Oh my gosh, amazing. Thank you so much, you guys. This is an awesome story. So much fun to work with you all on this. And Jose, thanks for all of the lore and the setup and everything that you've put into this. It's such a rich, cool setting to play, and I've never really spent a lot of time in the Underdark, so this is great. I'm really digging it. Thank you. And thanks to everybody who's been hanging out with us in the chat and helping us out. Scottish Jeff, thank you for providing us with some bits to be able to have some advantages against Jose's crazy, difficult warriors that he's throwing at us. And thanks for all the people who are new followers. We really appreciate you all for stopping by and getting on the team here at Guild Superior. Let's go around the table and do some outros. Please, let's tell people where they can find you and all the stuff. I know you have some great things to plug, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's start with Adrian this time.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. Thank you all for watching. My name's Adrian on the internet. You can find me on all the socials under Sly Sparrow. I'm an actor, producer, director, and love to play role-playing games with good people. And so I definitely found the right place. Appreciate you all today. Current things working on, check out Crunchyroll. I'm in the first episode of a new series called Jaguar. It's set in like a Persian daughter gets transported and kidnapped and sent to like the Mongols, and Genghis Khan is dead, and it's a cool story. Beautiful anime. Check it out. It's really, really great. You can find it on crunchyroll.com. Besides that, got some more stuff coming up next week. And tonight I had the pleasure of playing Lydian Nightingale, a Harper agent and bard, and just a kind of general nice guy, and going through the Underdark with all of his friends and keeping tabs and writing a good chronicle of all the stories that will be told of these wonderful heroes later on. So appreciate you all having me, and look forward to next week.
Thank you so much, Adrian. It's a pleasure playing with you. Let's kick it over to Rouge and her companion. Is that Asha? That's the inspiration for Asha?
Yes, inspiration for Asha, my actual cat, Reese, who has been harassing me
Aw.
periodically throughout the night to pay attention to her, but will not come up to my level to make that happen. Anyways, so hi, I'm Rouge. I have been playing Kaiwood Softball this evening, and I have nothing to plug. I've got nothing going on. You can always check out the band I used to perform with, the Miss Maven Maidens online. We've got all of our music available pretty much anywhere you can stream music from. And other than that, we're not into Extra Life fundraising time yet. So that's the only other thing I tend to plug. But if you click on my links, you can find me on social media, so you can keep an eye out for when I do start fundraising for Extra Life, and which point I do silly videos where I take shots or general other stuff that causes me pain for the children in order to make it worth it for you to give me money. So follow me there for when that actually happens.
Should we be concerned? Do we need to do like a welfare check at some point during this?
Honestly, the worst thing is pretty much that one of the things you could do is make me eat a spoonful of mayo, which is
God, that's terrible.
I hate mayo on a visceral level. I own a shirt that says "fuck off with your mayo," which was a callback to back when the Irish try videos were a big thing. That was a line that one of the people said when they were doing disgusting shots, and it was a bunch that had mayo in them.
That's not right.
But
is that like a $10 tier, $20 tier?
$100 to get me to do a spoonful of mayo, and multiple people do it to me every year. So
monsters, you monsters
for the children.
Well, Rouge, thank you so much for being part of this. We appreciate your creativity, and I'm glad that you bring it to the table over here at Guild Superior. Thank you so much. We'll kick it over next. Oh, hell yeah. We'll kick it over next to Dungeon Mr. Ty. Ty, always a pleasure to be playing games with you. Love sitting across the table from you whenever I have the chance.
Well, thank you. You've made this my Twitch home.
Hell
really.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
And I thank you so much for that. I'm Dungeon Mr. Ty, owner of Adventure Sling Productions, creators of New of Arden and the Fortunes D4 system. You can see what New of Arden is all about if you don't know on various VODs on YouTube. From a few channels, most of all here at Guild Superior, and there's lots of New of Arden ahead. We also have 3 podcasts over on the website at adventuresling.com, where you can see the calendar and the podcast and all that kind of stuff. Catch our interview with Jason Charles Miller. That drops tomorrow morning as our next interview. That was a fun one to do. And then 2 weeks after that, on August 7th, is episode 4 of Aired Out, the deep lore dive into the world of Aired. And there's a little bit of a special surprise with that one. So check that out as we get into our first area, the Darkenfold. There are lots of other things coming up this summer. August is a pretty busy month. Things are going to be happening over at Folk and Myth, possibly at Reflect Games, and here at Guild Superior as well. So there will be lots of those things going on, and I'll have more announcements, things that I can talk about more at that time and going forward. So it's going to be a busy fall. I'm excited to be here. I have been playing Korak, your Grave Domain Cleric. One of my favorite characters. Korak is adding to the stable of my memorable personal favorites, and it's fun to be here. So thanks. I'll send it back to you, Dave.
Oh, thank you so much for bringing New of Arden into the world. Tons of great storytelling in that world. It's so fun to play in that system and that setting. Last but certainly not least, let's kick it over to Jose, the man behind the GM screen, the creative genius behind this adventure, and the amazing artwork that you've seen for the NPCs throughout the night. Jose, I just really appreciate you bringing all that creativity to the channel. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it. Listen, I have so much I experience so much joy telling these stories with you guys. You guys make it so easy to sort of play off each other. This is this story has been evolving every week, and I only have so much written of it, and I sort of feed off of what you guys feed me every session to come up with the next part. So that's so much fun because you guys give me so much material to play with. So this is all based on Zith Morcaine, which is in the Dalelands of the Forgotten Realms, and you can read all about that when the books come out, which will be coming out later this year. The first book is Guide to the Dalelands, being put out through the Realmsbound project, which is in collaboration with Ed Greenwood. And the first book is coming out soon. There's going to be flyers and cards and postcards at Gen Con for it, and hopefully it'll be coming out shortly thereafter. And then we got two more books in the pipeline. So this particular place will be in the third book, which is the Dungeons of the Dalelands, and this will be detailed to a certain extent in that book. So it's fun, really, getting to sort of flesh it out with you guys, which is sort of going to be fleshed out in the book when I get to writing that part. So you can find out all about Realmsbound, the little linky do there. You can sign up for the newsletter and get all sorts of cool updates and previews and stuff. And you can look at my artwork on the little my illustration site there. So that's me, man. I've been playing every other character that you have encountered, and look forward to doing that again next week.
Hell yeah. Jose, you used the word fleshed out way too many times. It makes me very nervous. We're going to flesh it out some more next week. No, thank you so much, Jose, for bringing this to the channel, as I said. And this, I think I said this last week, but like Faerûn, I hadn't played in a lot. I didn't know a lot about it, but now I feel like I'm getting sort of a crash course in some very deep and interesting lore. So thank you for that part of it too. I really get into that as well. You guys know me. I'm Dungeon Dave. I get to play games and produce games and run games here on Guild Superior with a bunch of my friends and amazingly creative people. We've got an awesome group of regular GMs that run games here, including Jose and Dungeon Mr. Ty and Penborough, and Ruby is running some Monster of the Week right now, and we've had some great series with Candace the Magnificent that we are actually nominated for a crit award for that series, which is pretty awesome. So if you're into voting for creative people and supporting that stuff through that type of thing, you can go. I don't have the link handy, but you can go to the Crit Awards, Google it, and find it. And you can cast your vote for a bunch of really awesome creative people that are on there. So we have a lot of other things coming up as well that I definitely need to mention really quick before we sign off. We had not only will we be. I think we're wrapping this up next week. Is that true, Jose? We're wrapping up this story next week. Oh my God! How is that even
part
possible?
Of the story? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So this part of the story will wrap up, but this is just part of the story as we are learning. So we've got this next week. Then on Thursdays in August, because it's July, right? Yeah. Oh my God! In August, we've got a Dark Space game that now has a title. It's called Salvage Rights, and that is with myself running that, Justin Estrada, Spunky Taylor, Jose, and Meadow the GM as players. Really, really excited about that one. That starts on August 6th. Before that, on August 1st, we are going to be running a Really A Watch, which is a one-shot for Shiv's birthday. Shiv playing, Shelly playing, Cal and Jer from Wander's Haven as players, and I'll be running that for Shiv's birthday. It's essentially, think of Baywatch and Call of Cthulhu mashed up together. It's gonna be ridiculous and fun. So that's on the 1st on Saturday. Then we also have in August on Saturdays towards the end of that month and into September, a 3-shot that Shiv will be running called The Wandering, which takes place in, I don't know why, Svealand, which is a 5e setting that is based on Norse mythology. And that has Kateria, Tony, Flea Monkey, and Grace from Troller Games in that one. And then in September, on the 3rd, we kick off a new Nuavarden series called Preservers of the Veil with myself and Kateria and Grace and Alan Henry and Penborough jumping in there. And then on Fridays in October, we have Eat the Reich, for a 3-shot on October 9th, 16th, and 23rd, being run by our Kiwi Josh. I'll call him New Zealand Josh. And then we've got Saturdays after that. We're going to be running some Twilight 2000. There's just a ton of shit happening here at Guild Superior, and it's so much fun to be part of. So thank you to everyone who's involved in that stuff. I appreciate it, and I look forward to all of the great storytelling. And now, my friends, we will say goodbye, and we'll find somebody to raid into. Thank you all for being here. Thanks to Live from the Apocalypse for the late raid there. Really appreciate you guys jumping in, and we will see you all. We'll see you on this Saturday, for our third and final episode of Monster of the Week with Ruby. Later.